bá notice pattern wọn gbogbo wọn ti dákẹ́ but wọ́n ṣe live show wọ́n stream àwọn ti bẹ́ṣẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ mi báyìí wọ́n stream ni àwa yòókù náà stream ọ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ mọ́ ọ́n dákẹ́ ọkọ̀ wò wá kàn máa ju nǹkan sílẹ̀ kọ̀ọ̀kan wọ́n máa ń lọ káàkiri Ọ̀túnba Apẹ́tù àbí kí ló ló ń jẹ́ gbogbo wọn lọ kiri bí egbére ni bọ́nú ẹ̀ ó bàjẹ́ fún ẹ ò ní bọ́nú ẹ̀ confident máa fojú ẹ̀ mọ̀ nítorí máa gbé sórí Facebook àbí lórí kiri.
èmi náà ti bá mo ti gbé tiẹ̀ sọ́dọ̀ mo ti gbé tọ̀dọ̀ ẹ̀yẹ sórí.
àyẹ̀ máa ṣe show máa ṣe ìfẹ́
ọ̀rọ̀ ìṣàfihàn lópinion ẹ̀ kẹ́dẹ̀ máa shove opinion tí yín down somebody else's truth kẹ́ máa bá àwọn èèyàn jáde opinion tí wọn.
ògbó àwọn ọ̀tá yẹn àwọn ìrìbí yẹn àwọn ẹni bí ni wọ́n àwọn ẹni ẹ̀kọ́.
ẹgbọ́n message tó filẹ̀ fún Lighton tó ní ipe mistake pé tí mi bá tiẹ̀ ṣe mistake pé ṣé kò yẹ kán dàbẹ́ jẹ́ ń play ìwọ̀nba díẹ̀ níbẹ̀ ni wọ́n play.
mo gbọ́ gbàtẹ́ play ẹ lè tún play mo gbọ́ gbàtẹ́ play ẹ gbà yẹn báyìí mo tí ì sùn lọ.
àdúgbò náà kọ́ rèé olórí burúkú àrò tí mo fi tà kò fi ìdàgbé arúgbó.
Lighton ló ń gbìyànjú máa rí.
níbo la ti fẹ́ rìn níbo ni ìpàdé ọlọ́jà bá sí wọn ẹ̀yin àṣìírí dédé ẹ̀yin àgbà aláìní tìjú àgbà òṣì tó lé táwọn ọmọ yóò ní láàánú tó jẹ́ kí ẹ bẹ ṣe ń parọ́ mọ́ ọmọ ọlọ́mọ kí ló ẹ máa parọ́ mọ́ àwọn ọmọ yín táwọn ọmọ yóò ní jámọ̀ kọ̀ọ̀kan pẹ̀lú gbogbo wàhálà tẹ̀ṣe lórí wọn ẹ̀yin olùsí aláìní làákàyè.
kí ló kan tó tó yìí.
ṣèbí kan fi olórí bí ìgbẹ́jọ́ ń ṣòṣì kiri ṣèbí wàhálà ìlú pọ̀pọ̀ táwọn ẹbí fi kọ́
èmi ò gbàlejò supreme ayọ̀ lady bí mi mọ́kọ́ tó wá o Victoria bí kọjá yàrá mi o.
sí kàṣáì náà mo ti já ń lò.
farabalẹ̀ kó bọ́ náà sọ mí.
kan tí ò níyàwó lé èyí tí ò níyàwó lé gbogbo yín kàn jẹ́ kí gbogbo yín jẹ́ ń gbé fún ẹ̀kan sórí burúkú kiri ẹ̀rẹ́ ní báyìí sọ tó tọ̀rọ̀ àwa rí tẹ̀lé àwa máa bọ́ sórí platform ẹ̀yin kàn nígbà pé ẹ máa sórí burúkú ní ọjọ́ tó bá tún dárúkọ mi wọ́n máa yìnbọn páyín mọ́lé ní ọjọ́ tó bá tún dárúkọ mi èyí lẹ́fẹ̀ẹ́ máa hàn yìí ẹ̀ rí kúure ẹ̀ rí jára ayé ẹ̀ jẹ́ ìròyìn lórí and you know the kind of people àwọn oníláì látàárọ̀ dalẹ́ kò sẹ́ni bọ̀dọ̀ tó wá fún studio láti wá record ẹ máa ṣe yẹsà fún láti nílé kíkú ẹsà tẹ́lẹ̀ ṣe fáwọn ẹ̀gbọ́n nílé tẹ́lẹ̀ ṣe fáwọn bàbá nílé ẹ máa ṣe yẹsà bọ̀dá láti bọ̀dá you are a disgrace to someone that has ever stepped foot on the soil of the United States of America.
èèbó yìí náà ní nǹkan èèbó yìí náà ní nǹkan.
You are a disgrace. And I'm going to forward all your shenanigans to your daughter. I will forward it to the Naval Office headquarters to know the kind of mother to their so-called recruit soldier or whatever they are trying to license so that they can know the kind of people, the kind of family that girl came from. You're a bully, a disgraced motherhood. Kó tẹ̀ jẹ́ pé wù mí ṣẹ́gun. Ká sọ kó tẹ̀ ṣe.
Tẹ́tí gbọ́ ní Nàìjà.
ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ nìyẹn.
ọ̀rọ̀ ẹni ò dáa òun náà ló kó bá ọlọ́run ẹni tó máa pa ó ti ta fún un. Jẹ́bárí àwọn ọkọ̀ náà wà tó máa ń bú èébú ọkọ̀ máa dédé bú àwọn èèyàn bóyá wọ́n advice wọn àbí wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ sí wọn èébú náà máa bú kiri wọ́n ti ta fún wọn.
tó bá tiẹ̀ jẹ́ tó bá jẹ́ pé ẹ máa gbọ́.
Bàbá tó rí ṣùjẹ́ pé a máa tó ní ìpínlẹ̀ fún mi. Tó bá jẹ́ pé ọmọ tiẹ̀ ló ṣẹ̀ táwọn ni wàá dúró tán láwọn ní dáríjì kí ló máa ṣe ọmọ òdẹ nírí ìdáríjì ní gbogbo tó bá ti ń dé àdàbí ká tó lọ bí ọmọ yẹn àwọn olórí burúkú nítẹjọ ṣe justice for Mohbad kiri tọ́lélégùsì ló lọ́mọ ìgbà tó gbé wọn ṣọ́pọ̀ bá evidence ẹ̀ wá ní kò ní bàjẹ́ ṣùgbọ́n kò ní bẹ́ẹ̀ ní ìwé olórí burúkú farúgbó ara ṣòṣì káàkiri ó tún lo filter ó ti tó arúgbó guest.
This guy is an idiot.
Ó sọ̀rọ̀ sí woman yẹn gan báyìí. Ó sọ̀rọ̀ sí woman.
Nǹkan tí mo play fún gbogbo eléyìí báyìí obìnrin yẹn ló ń bú gbogbo ẹ̀ báyìí.
Mo ní gbàgbọ́ tó náà ọkẹ́ chẹ́ẹ̀kì kí ni àwọn dà fún yín.
Orí di ṣe ṣó fún wọn mi láì tán ni.
Tóòtù àná eléyìí kò ń ṣe ṣó lélẹ́yìí o. Voice note ó pe phone number wọn orí fóònù wọn.
Irọ́ ni o.
Yeah, this is her phone. Yeah.
Báwo lè gẹ́tì nọ́mbà wọn?
Wọ́n ti pera wọn náà wọ́n pè yẹn pé Lighton pé ìgbà tó ń blog Lighton òun náà wá pé Lighton padà ní òwá gbàgbó wá fi mẹ́sàgì wọ̀nyí lẹ̀. Ẹ̀rí pọ̀ kọ́ńtà ó ti kọ́ bá rẹ̀ lọ.
Jámọ̀ pé Sákéèké náà ní àwọn fún yẹn lówó gbogbo ọgbà tí woman yẹn sọ pé Mọ́mì Lighton yẹn sọ pé kéèké làwọn fún lówó sa kéèké àbí tí mo ẹ̀fẹ́ rẹpẹtẹ yẹn. Kíkì yóò wá ṣe tó yẹ kó ṣe làwọn wá sọ̀rọ̀ pé ó dá báyìí gbélé ṣe gbé yìí.
wọ́n ní sa kíkì wọ́n ló post kankan àwọn kọ́mẹ̀ntì bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n ní eléyìí wà lọ kọ́ mi kò ní bàjẹ́ wá. Ẹ mọ nǹkan tí mo kàn feel mà nǹkan tí mo feel Sherry Boboy. For me, my own opinion, I believe he has a crush on me. Because he's speaking with so much defense, he's speaking with so much anger inside him.
Aduke, don't go too far. There was a video that he did. Maybe tó ti ń búkàrí mọ́ tó sọ pé màá kọ́kọ́ dóhùn mi kí n tó dó ẹ.
Ló bá tó mo dẹ̀ máa lọ wá fídíò yẹn.
I have that video, I have that audio on my wall.
Can you send it to me, Àkànbí Àdùkẹ́?
Màá wá nígbà tó kú mi audio yẹn ni mo fi reply yẹ nígbà yẹn ni ò sọ̀rọ̀ sí mi mọ́.
Ó lóun àkọ́kọ́ tó láwùjọ kó tó tó bá
ẹ̀ káàbọ̀ ẹ̀yìn èrò the IT guy.
IT guy ó ti wá bí lẹ́ẹ̀kọ́ IT guy how are you good morning.
Ó tún jọ wọlé sí wọn wọlé wá.
Ló gbọ́ yín ní Nàìjíríà.
Tó dúkàrí mọ́ ibẹ̀ ni mo ti sọ pé now you're talking.
You know what? These people talk with their loose mouths. They don't know that some things is not. You have to censor some things
because they are not sensible.
Of course.
Directly or indirectly, one speak mind one out. One of them about what to more.
Ṣé mo pé ìwà tó ń wù yìí ìwà ọkùnrin tó fẹ́ obìnrin ni Ọlọ́run ọba opinion tèmi lè ní sọ o.
Lọ ṣe ń bú Lizzy lọ pọ́pẹ́ irọ́ ó tún ti bá wọn kan lórí.
Ó ní interest nínú òun nìyẹn ó ní interest
nínú. Ó kú ọgbà àwọn èèyàn kiri ó tún lọ sórí kinní kan lánàá àbí ìjẹta live show kan àwọn èèyàn ń dìgbé ìgbáyà lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Nàìjíríà àbí nǹkankan ó tún lọ bú èbú mbẹ̀. Ó ń bó èbú ọtí àná ti ta fún ó tẹ̀ ní crush on ẹ̀. Wọ́n ti ta fún ọmọ àṣẹ lẹ́kọ̀ọ́.
What kind of woman is going to sit with? I don't understand. Anyway, obìnrin ṣá nǹkan tá máa ń subject ara wa sí irú eléyìí máa lu obìnrin lé náà. Ẹ gbọ́ bó ṣe máa ń kúrò ṣá.
Problem àwọn tó ń lọ nìyẹn ló ń ṣe business tèmi.
Báyà girlfriend ẹ̀ náà gbà tó lọ gbé ó dà pọ̀ pláfi pé wọ́n ní gbogbo ẹ̀bí bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ̀ rúkú làní.
Wọ́n sọ pé girlfriend ẹ̀ wà pẹ̀lú ẹ̀gbà tó lọ. Wọ́n sọ pé even when he was at the station, girlfriend was there feeding. He deserved what he got because he really messed with a whole lot of people. Ó ti pọ̀ jù kí ló dé? Èèyàn máa ń gbèjè èèyàn pẹ̀lú sense now. Ẹjọ́ torí Ọlọ́run tó bá wá di ọ̀la ń sìn. Tí Wùnmí bá guilty for what do they want to do?
Tí Wùnmí bá guilty collect ẹ̀ lè mi sọ. Tí justice for Mohbad bá end, ibo ni a lot of people fẹ́ fojú sí.
Wọ́n lọ bò
because
mí.
èèyàn tí èèyàn kéèyàn kọlù, èèyàn ti kọlù.
Ọ̀túnba ẹ káàbọ̀ oníjàpá mẹ́ta ẹ káàbọ̀ o.
Ó gbàlejò wọlé ní o bravo ẹ jẹ́ pàtẹ́wọ́ wọlé sí pàtẹ́wọ́ lẹ́ẹ̀kan yẹn. Wọ́n máa gba àwọn àlejò kan lẹ́yìn. Ìjàpá mẹ́ta wá bí. Victoria wá bí IT guy wá bí wonderful that's a good one.
Ọ̀túnba oníjàpá mẹ́ta
Ọ̀túnba èwo tún lélẹ́yìí.
Oníjàpá mẹ́ta.
No, this is another one.
Another
ẹ káàárọ̀.
Àwọn tí ọjọ́ oníjàpá mẹ́ta ti wọlé yìí mọ̀ mo.
Ẹ tẹ síìtì tẹjọ́ pé ṣáà máa gbọ́ ẹ má kọ́mẹ̀ntì ẹ má ṣe kéèkù bí tó bá ti jẹ́ justice for Mohbad ẹ má ṣe kéèkù ẹ tẹ́tí yín lẹ̀kẹ́ gbọ́ táwọn yìí. Àdèmọ́pẹ́ ẹ̀mọ́kọ́ tí wọ́n ti mú kí lórúkọ bọ̀bọ́ yẹn kò ní bàjẹ́.
Ó ti bàjẹ́.
Ṣé mọ̀ pé bó ṣe mú ó ti bàjẹ́ ẹ bá jẹ́ parọ́ fún yín Mọ́mì Lighton ní kọ́kọ́ ló máa ní àwọn kan náà máa ti dìde Veron tí náà máa dì pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ Veron ti sọ́rí.
Veron was on his way to deliver Konibaje's petition when he was arrested.
Yeah, àwọn èèyàn ti sọ pé àwọn máa di even Lizzy ó bú Lizzy kọ́lẹ́jọ́ mẹ́ta láìṣẹ́ ó dẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ sí àwọn èèyàn tó máa dìde sípò kò ní gbọ́ nù ẹ̀.
wọ́n sọ fún Lizzy pé kí Lizzy tètè ya gba station lọ kó lọ bá
Lizzy tó ti máa rẹ́dì.
Mo lè jẹ́
Lizzy máa ti rẹ́dì.
Wọ́n gbé ohun tó mọ̀ jẹ dé.
Wọ́n gbé dé o. Ó ti pẹ́ tí mo ti rí Petcare jọ ẹ káàárọ̀.
Kò séyàn tí ò
Baba 125 years old.
Ó fi mí wé yegede. Ẹ máa rò pé mi àti ẹ̀ mọ́ra ní tẹ́lẹ̀.
Petcare, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. As soon as I pressed request, D Niger was spitting my mind. It's all good.
Morning, bro.
It's all good.
Good morning. Let's hear from you, Dad.
Morning. Not much, right? That guy's just useless. He deserves everything he's getting. You know, the only thing that is still surprising, I'm looking for this audio. I'm looking for the video, should I say.
Which
live
one?
on Papariano. This guy came up with a different account, claiming that he has seen the light, cursing CY's people and everything. Less than a month ago, about less than a month and a half.
He was naked. Was he naked in the video?
No. He came on the panel, Papariano, confessing that he's seen the light, abusing all the CY followers, telling, saying, why are they destroying the girl's life, blah blah blah. I need that. Papareno will have it, I'm sure.
Distraction on the way home. Distraction on the way home.
Distraction on the way home.
100% distraction. You know?
Ìyẹn fáwọn tó fẹ́ believe ẹ̀ ní èmi tí mi trust ara mi ní fẹ́ trust ẹ̀.
Carol, how are you? It's been a minute.
At that point, he must obviously know that he was doing too much, you know. He knew he was already in trouble. He was just trying to make friends, I guess. Pretend.
I think he had this sense that something wasn't going to be right. You know, it's done too much damage, and it's just, I don't know what it was feeling like. You know, all those audios were horrible, the threats he was given. I don't know what he was thinking. I don't know that confidence for him. It's just annoying. It's crazy. Everybody to sorry bed, you want to G. Oh, I'm bitowa. Ẹ ọ máa sùn orí irin ló máa sùn ṣe wọn ló tó bò mọ́tò ní kò ní róbòdó náà.
Kó máa mú mi sí ìdòdó náà.
Ètò ṣe yẹn náà tó wá mú kó máa gbé ságbárí.
Àbí kó máa mú mi sí.
Ọlọ́run ló yọ kẹfẹ́ gan tó gbé òun náà mọ̀.
Àtẹ̀yìn wà kó máa fẹnu kọ káàkiri kó má mọ̀ pé ìkọ̀kọ̀ ló yẹ kó sẹ́ńsọ̀ ó yẹ kó wà ní
ọkọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ọkọ̀ láìṣẹ̀ wọn wọ́n dẹ̀ máa bú àwọn èèyàn. Àwọn tó ti ta fún wọn, wọ́n máa lọ fẹ́ẹ́ wọn níbi tí wọ́n fẹ́
alẹ́ ìjẹta sọ ni alẹ́ ìjẹta balẹ̀ ìjẹ àtúntì ìjẹta pàṣẹ ẹ bá rí bó ṣe bú bó ṣe máa lọ́ba ẹ bá rí bó ṣe bú mà ní.
Àwọn kan wà bí
bó ṣe gbá
àwọn àgbà yẹn náà wà bí á ti jáde ojú ti wọlé padà. Gbogbo wọn ló bú bàbá oníbàbà ẹ rí ẹ bàbá kọ́ ló kí tó máa ṣẹlẹ̀ pẹ̀lú tí àjàbí tó bá fẹ́ wà lórí òtítọ́.
Ruby 6332, good morning. Good morning if you're just joining in. Welcome on board. Olupelumi, thank you for clicking like. If you are here, just kindly listen to what we're saying. If you know you want to chip in, make sure you do it diplomatically. Don't want wahala on my phone. I beg.
Àjàbí ẹ mẹ́ta náà ní kùtù mi ẹ má kọlu bàbá ẹ má gbéyàn àwọn tó ń bu wọn because ìtorí pé bú bàbá yẹn wọn náà ṣe gé fún yín padà.
Ṣé máa bóyá tẹ́ bá expect kékeré ọmọ sọ̀rọ̀ I really don't understand it.
Ẹ wo Paparino yẹn afẹ́jú afẹ́ di in fact ní ìmọ̀ bó ṣe di I don't understand them. Mi ò mọ̀ báyà ká ibú bàbá lè rò pé ẹ fi break him down.
Ṣé gbogbo bó ṣe máa ń bú bàbá yẹn jíbe bó ṣe máa ń bú Joseph Anobadi ní other side they are doing it because wọ́n mọ̀ pé bàbá stand grounded they're just trying to make that man derail and it doesn't look like somebody that would derail. Wọ́n kàn try láti distract man so that kò ní lè go forth pẹ̀lú gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣe lórí ọ̀rọ̀ mi yìí. Wọ́n máa sọ pé ṣùgbọ́n ló bá blessings kí ló dé tí ò jáde tí ò wá defend rẹ̀ kí ló
ẹ gbọ́rọ̀ bí a ní ẹgbẹ́ òyàtọ̀ tí kò ní bàjẹ́ irú lifestyle ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ẹlẹ́ kò ní bàjẹ́ ló wà láìpẹ́ nìyẹn lórí ọ̀yẹ́ náà kí ọkọ̀ lanu sọ̀rọ̀ jàtijàti yamayama tó bá yẹ lẹ́yìn ní pé kí ni rí ti ẹ máa kàwé ìwé wo lẹ kà ẹ máa pe glamoring or clamoring ìwé wo ni ẹ máa ẹgbẹ́ dictionary sẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ ẹ máa sọ nǹkan tó wà bẹ́ẹ̀. Ìkọ́ni yẹn ṣe dúró bẹ́ẹ̀ yọ̀kan fẹ́ wà bá nítorí ẹ̀ wá máa fún bá lójútì wojú táyé àwọn èèyàn fún wo ni ń ṣèyàn animal and woman skills wà ọ́.
Ẹ káàárọ̀.
First lady ẹ káàárọ̀.
Yes, màá lè kó oríire kò ní bàjẹ́. A kó oríire kò ní bàjẹ́. Aláyé bàjẹ́.
Ó ti bàjẹ́ dẹ̀ ní kò ní bàjẹ́. Ó ti bàjẹ́.
Aláyé bàjẹ́.
Níta àwọn kan bó ṣe máa rí nìyẹn.
Tó bá ní case of interest o, Gàgàtà. Case of interest wà.
Case of interest wà fún Lagata, ó wà fún Bukky Jesse, ó wà fún Comfy, ó wà fún Rich Grace, ó wà fún Tatunina, ta ló tún bú náà, ó wà fún D-Naija.
Àti Veron.
Ó wà fún Veron, ó wà fún Arifa, ó wà fún Westo. Èèyàn mẹ́jọ ló ń bọ̀ báyìí.
Àti Westo báyìí, kí Westo tètè apá yìí. Gbogbo threatening message.
Gbogbo ẹ̀ láti ń lè bí látẹ̀ kan.
Ọlọ́gùn Kàrímọ́ náà.
Kàrímà tọmọ ẹ̀, ọmọ Kàrímọ́ tó ṣe pé ọmọ yẹn máa kú, ọmọ yẹn máa kú.
Ó sàdá.
Ó ṣe pé fún ọ̀tá ọmọ yẹn ní nípa ọmọ ẹ̀ kí olórí bí orí ọmọ orogun yẹn kó máa sọ pé ọmọ èèyàn kan máa kú. Torí kò lè fẹ́ kí wọn.
Ó bú kinní náà, ó bú Yamanek.
Ọ̀sẹ̀ tí ò bù.
Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ gangan? Ọkùnrin.
Ọ̀kan ni. Ìsìn ló yẹ kí wọ́n jẹ́ pé VDM kó máa sọ fún wọn ní station yẹn pé tí wọ́n bá fi sínú inú káńtà lásán wàhálà ni.
Ó dárúkọ ìyá ọgbà náà.
Ìyá ọgbà ìgbà náà ti ń gbọ́ báyìí o, tètè adó fáìlì petition tiẹ̀ o.
Ìyẹn náà ó ti wá bílẹ̀ nǹkan, òun náà ti wá bílẹ̀ nǹkan. Òun náà ti wá VDM, I don't know what it is.
Station wo náà gbé lọ?
Bí akọ ìta ló mọ gbogbo ṣé mi mójútó gbogbo ibi tó ṣàwárí.
Tí mo ní láìsàn bá fẹ́ ṣe kí ọmọ wọn kó kọ lẹ́tà láti ọ́fíìsì ọmọ wọn yẹn kó kọ lẹ́tà.
Ẹ má wọrí, gbogbo ẹ̀ la máa sọ, la máa tún sọ.
Ó tẹ̀ sí dà, ẹ ṣe jàre.
Gbogbo ẹ̀ la máa sọ, la máa tún ṣà.
In fact, Ọlọ́run ṣeun, inú mi ti ẹ̀ dùn. I'm so happy for that.
Gbogbo ẹ̀ la máa sọ, la máa tún ṣà. Wọ́n ṣe wà yẹn sìn, wọ́n máa rò pé báwọn ṣe máa get it out làwọn fẹ́ ṣe. And that's not gonna happen. And that's the honest truth. I mean, it needs. Sorry, sometimes nǹkan irú nǹkan báyìí máa ń ṣẹlẹ̀ séèyàn kẹ́lòmíì tó get ọpọlọ ẹ̀ straight. But ọmọ ọ̀tá ni iná bóyá Ọlọ́run mi ìgbà tó ti tì mọ́ lé ó lè tì.
Ẹ má wo sista Adétọ́lá, kò ṣe bú àwọn IT guy yẹn. Kò ṣe bú àwọn IT guy, kò ṣe bú Paparino, kò ṣe bú
olómọ kan tó ṣe
wọ́n wà lẹ̀ ó mọ tó ń ṣe. Sáàdì àwọn tí ó wà.
Mo ti rí tó ti tákùlù bọ̀bọ̀ ti bí rí o, tó ti tákùlẹ̀.
Africa TV ló tákùlù. Africa TV náà ló bú. Kò ṣe bú àwọn yẹn.
Ó ti bú Papariano.
Ó ti bú Papariano rí sẹ́.
Ó bú Papariano, ó dẹ̀ threaten ẹ̀ pẹ̀lú ọba.
Òun ló jẹ́ kí n mọ̀ pé Papariano ń jẹ́kún Dayọ̀.
Titus can speak Yoruba.
Say that again.
Really?
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni ma.
Yeah, òun ló jẹ́ kí n mọ̀ pé ó jẹ́ ta ló ní ká speak in Yorùbá ń sè.
Mo ní so Titus can speak Yoruba.
Not only speak o, he types it o. I've been reading him typing in Yoruba.
Ọmọ Yorùbá ní Titus now. Family Ìdájọ́lá
Titus pọ̀ ni.
You use your accent kó wá lómi ọbẹ̀ jẹ́.
Ó ti bá nílùú Èyìnbó ni Titus, ọmọ Yorùbá gidi gan ni.
Mo ka comment Magata àti IT guy. Go ahead, sir.
Can I chip in?
Go ahead, Pet the King.
What I would just want to say is that I'm actually kind of thankful for everybody that has held this issue and keep on pushing for justice for Mohbad. The fact is this: I said it long time ago before. I kind of shifted back and focused more on several stuff. The actual justice might not come now, but the ability to hold the reign and keep the momentum will definitely produce result. I know what I saw when I said the actual justice might not come now, but it's gonna definitely come. And for that guy that was arrested, I'm not. To me, it's nothing in the issue or the scheme of things. Though a lot of people are gonna think, oh, it is and that. No, for me, it's nothing because Odumbaje is nobody. It's of no relevance. It's only people that want to categorize him as, relevant.
Do you know that he actually had a hand in getting some people arrested?
So here's the thing. The only thing he can do is to talk to his principals and say, this is what A said, this is what B said, right? He's not the one that moves the needle. He doesn't have a single power. That guy does not have nothing.
We know that, sir, but can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Push comes to shove. Won't he say the people behind it?
Oh, no. So here's the thing. That's why I said, let me just chip in something.
Okay.
Why I really discounted him is the fact that he's not going to move the needle. But one thing I know is this: there's going to be justice for Mohbad. I just want everybody to know that. It's not a prayer, it's a fact. But it's not going to be right now. It's going to be at a later time. And there are some things some of us cannot see online. So whatever they are doing now to him does not really, and it's not really going to move the needle because he's not going to confess who is sponsoring him or who his masters are, whatever. Because I want you to look at it this way. Whoever is trying to reprimand him now, put him in detention, does not have good intention. Let me say it that way. Whoever is trying to put him in detention does not have good intention. So I don't trust them. I don't believe in any.
Repeat that again, sir. You said whoever is trying to put him in detention.
Yeah, does not have good intention.
Why would you?
Sorry, sir. Who is him? Who are you referring to?
I'm talking about the police. I'm not talking about the petition or whatever. One thing is for you to write your petition.
No, is it Konibaje?
Yeah, but he was actually arrested by a Justice for Mohbad member.
I know, but the Justice for Mohbad member used the police, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. That's what I'm telling you. That it's all a smoke screen. They can arrest him. That's fine. But they arresting him is just a smoke screen for them. Because if they really want to pursue justice, we should know. All of us agree that we know who they're supposed to have arrested by now.
Yeah.
Or the people that are supposed to have been arrested. So bringing Konibaje is just kind of like a distraction. And
but can I say something, sir?
Yeah. No, you are not getting it. You are not getting it at all. Sister, explain to me.
Peg the king. Shemo, and it all arrested, which is Lighton. He abused, he bullied her daughter.
Okay.
Who is in the National Army in America.
Okay.
I don't know if you heard the audios that I played earlier.
No, I can't. I joined late.
Okay. I'll play a little bit for you. Where he was threatening them that he's going to call the daughter's army, whatever thing.
Yeah.
And then he made other threats to the mom too. So she took it upon herself to do that. But the bone of contention is he had bullied, threatened a lot of people.
I know.
And they've taken one or two petitions. There are petitions on ground with this particular guy. So either way, either way, and is doing this in the quest in supporting the Black widow who doesn't want justice. Do you understand what I'm trying to say, sir?
I get it.
Uh-huh.
We are saying the same thing.
Okay.
I understand that the police make this move just to appease whoever wrote that petition from the United States, because they know that the United States influence carries a little bit of weight.
Yeah.
And that's why they did what they did. But I'm saying that whatever action they are taking now, I'm not taking them seriously because it's a small screen.
Yeah, yes. But my point is, it's this particular one is more of a personal side.
I agree with you. I get it.
Okay.
I'm just saying that if they really want to work, okay, we should be looking at. They are going to say, okay, you have done this, you have done that. Who are your principal sponsors? Why did you do this? Whose interest are you protecting? And why are you protecting that interest?
But can that happen while it was? Can that not?
No. That's not going to happen. No. That's what I want.
Not even if they touch on him like hell.
No, who's going to talk? But no, I want to see.
Yeah, I think what you're trying to say is that it will not help with the justice for mobile case.
Of course it will.
But
now let me tell you how it's gonna help.
I'm just trying to understand what he's saying.
This is how it's gonna help.
Okay.
It's gonna keep the case alive. It's gonna keep the talking points alive. These are all the things that are gonna keep it alive. We need to keep. Let me finish, please. We need to keep the momentum and keep going until justice is gonna be served. And like I said, whatever they are doing now, I don't see them doing the right thing. That's all I want to say. There is more to what I just said.
Okay.
There is a lot more to what I just said. You see, the issue of Mohbad and the justice for Mohbad, and the reason why we've not really seen tangible move in that direction is beyond the issue of the court, is beyond the issue of DNA, is a whole lot more gamut.
It's coming from the top.
Exactly. And the fact is that very soon that top is going to be no top no more. And very soon that top is not going to be top anymore. Then you will see what's going to happen. So
we know they want to sweep all this.
And I know as bad. Let's be frank ourselves. Hold on one second. As bad as it looks that these guys are insulting everybody, they also know their limits. It's just that they did it to somebody they didn't expect. We reacted to it. Exactly. You understand? But in all fairness, I don't blame them a lot. And I will say this openly. I blame the people who say they are doing justice for Mohbad and fighting one another. Those are the ones I want to talk to and ask them to get it together. You can't say you are fighting for the same cause and you are tearing each other apart and you are fighting each other.
Which is what is happening now.
Exactly. So if they can get themselves together and sheath their sword and forget about their pride, because I see the greatest problem here is people has a lot of pride, personal pride. Everybody wants to be the first.
Contesting, competing.
Exactly. If you're really an activist, that will be the least on your mind. And that's one of the reasons.
Aside.
And that's one of the reasons people like me just step back and say, no, you know what? I don't do fracas. I don't join all this kind of unruly behavior and attitude. So if people can just take, people coming online as if you don't have each other's phone number, come online, you want to drag this, you want to drag that. So it's becoming and it's looking like people just want to use this forum to, create a show, hand some gift online,
and do content.
And do content.
I even have followers more than some of them. We are talking together, you interjected us. Can we not talk? You cannot allow you to be talking. Lagata is not pet girl. The voice is different. It's not pet girl. This is another person.
Okay, I think Peter King. Okay.
So it's different. We know what is happening. It's not you that will tell us that people are fighting one another.
So you
leave it that
excuse me. Let me stop you there. Excuse me. Hey. Relax. Let me stop you there. Listen.
Don't stop me. I won't agree with you. Don't do it.
This is exactly.
I call your name. Don't do it. I'm not taking that from you. Respect yourself and respect people. I never said hey.
Yeah.
Don't do it. Please.
Yeah.
I called you. I said Mr. Peter King. Don't do it.
Mr. P, please take it easy.
You are correcting
Yeah,
people.
Madam G, baby, it's okay.
What's that?
It's okay. It's calm down.
Mr. Pesky,
No, now. I never insulted. I said, Mr. King, I never insulted you.
Yeah. Let's be nice to each other, please.
I think mommy, sometimes having to address someone is very rude and it can trigger.
Wait, excuse me, please.
Let me say something. He was still talking, and Mommy G interjected him. Mr. Petke, I know,
someone was talking before. I want to interject now.
Minimum for one go ahead. Sorry,
first lady,
I know you are a gentleman. Can you kindly let's say that apology to her?
No, excuse me, Mr. Madam Aduke. 1 year article, I'm going to speak Yoruba now. Me on somebody, and to sorry, go to Egbemi. Go be lower di Niger.
Any
suru.
What is killing you?
Madam, listen. When I finish talking, you can talk.
Mr. P. Hello, sir.
Hello, sir. Let's state the facts here.
That's it.
It's okay. Mr. P.
Sherry,
please round up so we can inform you.
Join the program for too long. I don't really have that luxury of time. Sherry, Mosoro Koneko, Moni, Kenyo Makani and drag Garawa, Amfa, Sotu, Amfa, Mode Boti Madami and Soripe, and it on sorrow, go in she pet cage.
Yes.
I get the answer. But when Atonation went up to make it sound like and it also relevant. If you listen one year and it more also, that was when I interjected. You don't have
money, Mr. The King. Money opinion.
Please ignore. Just let him finish.
Hold on. Mr. President, where you're coming from, we're all there. We're here. We're observing what is happening.
Exactly.
You cannot base your assumption that because you're never be back. You cannot say that. That is wrong. That's why you actually pull up. Mr. Pitking, you understand? I'm not judging you, but I'm just saying to you that we was here. We know what happened, right? Yes, she was trying to put an opinion out there. And when you came...
And what is that opinion?
She has never said to you. No, she's giving her own submission. She wasn't rude to you. If she has come out to you and said, hold on, sir. If she has mentioned that, if she has said you're not relevant...
Can I be fair?
I was the one trying to talk before. Okay. Mr. Petking, you understand? Age doesn't mean that respect or no respect. Respect is reciprocal. You understand? If you address someone, hey, in the middle of conversation, it might trigger something, right? So, having to say, Mommy G-Babe, the AA I'm talking about, or G-Babe, is not in a bad way. I'm just trying to call your attention. We would have resolved all of these things. And as a man as well, no matter how old you are, it doesn't matter who apologizes or who not. Yeah, we ever say in the share,
Please.
Mr. P, please take it easy. Let's be nice to each other, please. Obviously, she misinterpreted your AAA to be rude. That's fine. Let's move on. Thank you.
Please don't tell him not to go there. Don't tell him not to go there, okay? Left for rubbish.
Please don't say anything.
Anyway, Mr. Madam Aduke, I'm sorry for if there's anything I said and it triggers people. But Barrister Sisorokon, when you talk, me or see anybody in particular, I was just giving an opinion. Everybody, you just have to fight each other. You have to disagree. You have to bring your dirty linens to the public and start dragging. A lot of the people don't know when she hosts. If you go to my TikTok, I have a lot of people.
I want to come out of me.
Please. Well, I'm going to address that later.
Sherry Timo so go. Don't share. And to ban listens does this sound admirable?
It's not even healthy. No. Can I ask you for a favor, sir? I don't do this on your page. You share on my page. I don't do this on your page. Respect my page. First lady, do not answer. First lady, please don't answer. First lady, please do not answer. Don't do this on my page. I don't know
it's not pet cake. Mommy T or Focon, I will call you that. No, never do because I said it's not pet cake.
So which means
Mommy T.
Okay. Emma Binu
and you Mommy First Lady. Sorry. So Emma Binu go by the way. Jara want to sit down with some I want to man down for sitting. I went there.
Okay, ẹjọ́ mo fẹ́ bẹ̀ yín. Ẹjọ́
ẹ jẹ́ kí pet da king ẹ jẹ́ kó sọ̀rọ̀ kan ká tó pick this up, please.
Ẹjọ́ mo fẹ́
because I don't go on people's platform to do this kind of stuff. So
ẹjọ́ mo fẹ́ bẹ̀ gbogbo yín. ẹ̀bẹ̀ tí ǹdẹ̀ fẹ́ bẹ̀ gbogbo yín ni pé ṣé rí tí ọkọ̀ bá sọ̀rọ̀ sí kó ṣe gbogbo ìgbà náà la máa dáhùn pẹ̀lú èébú tàbí ìbínú. Ṣé rí wọ́n ní pé téèyàn ò bá wọ́n ní tá a bá ṣe kinní kan àní rí ẹni bá ṣe rí o. Lagata tó wá tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀kan, you understand, he's only saying his opinion.
Ẹjọ́ má ní mo lọ́rọ̀ mọ́ yín lẹ́nu sàmúfọ́lọ́hún bẹ̀yìn. Ẹjọ́ torí Ọlọ́run ta ló jẹ́ Tọ́lá ní ọ̀rẹ́ níyì kí ló ń ṣe ń bí?
No, let's say ẹjọ́ ẹ jẹ́ kí Tọ́lá ní ó kó tiẹ̀ join panel kan tó bá fẹ́
ó wà ní báyìí.
Ẹ fi Tọ́lá nílẹ̀ ẹ jẹ́ kó máa ṣe tiẹ̀. Ìyàwó dí Nàìjà ni Tọ́lá ní. So ó wọ́kọ̀ ẹ̀ wá ní.
Ẹlẹ́dọ̀ ọkọ̀ tèmi.
Ben, you to set me up.
Come on now, come on, D. D, I'm almost saying now.
Bí Àdùkẹ́ kò burú.
Ìyàwó Lagata ni.
Ṣé Lagata tó tún fẹ́ gbàyàwó dí Nàìjà ń sìn? Lagata don't do like that now. Tọ́lá ní ìwọ náà máa ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ náà. Ẹ wo ṣe rí ẹni tí mo kàn fẹ́ sọ ni pé a kàn lè máa bára wa fa wàhálà for no reason. Kò make sense. Èèyàn lè sọ̀rọ̀. Èèyàn ṣe rí sometimes èèyàn máa ń ṣe ọ̀rọ̀ gbọ́ ni. And once it happens like that, torí pé mi ò mọ madam yẹn one-on-one, bá máa sọ pé kí n tiẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ sí, máa lọ bá wọn lẹ́yìn pé madam ọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́ sọ lẹ́ẹ̀kan yẹn kò yẹ kẹ́ sọ bẹ́ẹ̀. I remember there was a day tí mo wà lórí platform di Naija tí bọ̀bọ̀ kan ó ta sí mi one kind. So di Naija wá ní Pears King men tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ èyí ni mo níta ni ó wá ní Boy Alinko wá ní Boy Alinko mọ̀ mi kò mọ̀ pé mi ni. I later went back behind and talked to him. Wá ní bàbá kìnnìkan. Ṣẹ́rí, the reality ni pé we should approach issues with more maturity. Ó wà lára nǹkan tí irú wa ò ṣe ń wá online láti wá sọ̀rọ̀ because tó bá láwọn tó ń gbọ́ téèyàn kan bú mi online wọ́n máa wò pé ṣé nǹkan ti kọlù mí ni. So ẹ jọ̀ọ́ mo fẹ́ bẹ̀ gbogbo wa ni, let us ask that sense of responsibility pé okay téèyàn bá tiẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ sí mi màá fi ṣẹ̀rí ni. If we have that spirit, ṣẹ́rí gbogbo nǹkan tá ń tì ó gbowó ó gba GoFundMe kò gba it's not gonna be issues honestly. And we won't have all this because gbogbo rúkèrúdò tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ló ń jẹ́ kí a lot of nonsense go unnoticed. So mo bẹ̀ yín mo fẹ́ bẹ̀ yín mi ò ní much time láti stay. Everybody knows that. So ẹ ṣé o.
Well, thank you, sir. We appreciate it. Mommy G, baby, ẹ má bínú. Pears King, ẹ má bínú. Lagata, jọ̀ọ́ torí Ọlọ́run bàbá mi, má bínú ṣùgbọ́n jọ̀ọ́. First Lady, please, Mr. Titus and my apologies. Thank you for intervening. Thank you so very much. We appreciate each other here and
Lagata Kibinu.
Lagata.
I just wanted Pears King Tilo. I agree with something where some of the things Pears King was saying, and I disagree with certain things he started with as well.
It's normal now. Differences in opinion.
We're all entitled to it as well. But I think you mentioned about Konibaje at first that is a distraction, and how with this if Konibaje was arrested, if he was arrested and the police really want to do their job. And
IT guy, you can send requests to since you are here. Let's hear from you.
Yeah, and I believe Konibaje was the downfall driver that drove this justice from an angle to an angle, right?
Another angle, yes.
And he came out boldly to tell us certain things he wants to do and how powerful he is and how he's connected with the king and all of that. You know, at the end of the day, this guy, I believe he has so many information. Like Titus was saying, I have a screen recorded of one show that he did, or probably video, that is saying, I think he fell out with Yabo Joe, or he's trying to do power tussle with Yabo Joe.
Do you have it?
I have it here. I'm going to do
send it to me. So
he now did a 10 seconds, 20 seconds video saying that I'm going to go live and I'm going to expose the truth because I know the truth. So when he said that, the video went viral, and obviously the other team were probably I want to look when he was saying that he would come back on live at social time, but I was waiting with my screen recorded ready. But he never came out. That means they have spoken to him. That means they have spoken to him. But now being arrested, I've maybe the Mommy Lighton, and it might be a way where this justice, like I said, it will come in a different way that we did not even pay attention to.
Expect, yes.
I like your style.
They might see so many things. They might investigate, see so many things on his phone and the iCav or whatever. You know, so we never can tell that it's a distraction. No, Arifa was arrested. This guy, before they were arrested, he came out boldly to say that I'm going to get you arrested, and I will get you arrested. And the day they want to get him arrested, he was on tennis platform. He was blabbing, and he got it happen. So now he posted someone's child, which I believe that is wrong. So to bully a child or a minor or whatever, if you know people that have done it, I would never be in support of them, whether you are supporting Mama Mohbad or not. You can't bully us. Bully a child. You understand? So he would face everything he will face, and I pray he will face it, because you cannot even bring an adult or someone's pictures and then it's trying to say things about them. It is wrong. Although Buruku picture of me how many years ago, all of that enjoy your peace, right?
Mommy Detola, this is when you use your laugh effect.
Hey, oh God, let me use that wàhálà ìfọ́tò làgàrà tó lọ gbé yan máa lè ní ọlọ́run mọ́bí tó ti lọ wù jáde.
Ní Nàìjíríà àwọn obìnrin mẹ́ta kan wà ní DM mi ọ̀ láwọn fọ́ fún yín gidi gan ni o. Ẹ mọ̀ ọ́
àgbàtà má jẹ́ kémi àti ẹ jà o, ọkọ mi ní Nàìjíríà o, ẹ ṣọ́ra yín o.
Wọ́n ò ní ṣerú ẹ̀ mọ̀. Ẹ̀kẹ́ ẹ má bínú o. Ẹ ti gbọ́ ẹ̀yin tẹ́ fún ní wọlé lẹ́ẹ̀kan.
Àkọ́bí àdùnkẹ́ yìí o, kò burú.
Abáyọ̀ ní Nàìjíríà àbábúlé sókè ní tíyà.
It's Tolani issue.
Tí ìdí Nàìjíríà bá jẹ́ ọkọ yín, èmi ni ọkọ yín.
I thought the other guy said Tolani and D Niger.
No, D Niger is not going to go for that kind of woman. No way.
Nah, no way. I forbid it for anyone having justice for mother.
Tolani mi fọ làgàtà ló ń jẹ iṣẹ́ Tolani wọ́n jọ ń gbé ládùúgbò.
Ẹ̀yin làgàtà máa ń fún yín hàn sí.
Prove me wrong now.
Tolani ọ̀rẹ́ ní ó pọ̀ fún ọ. Ìyá wọn ni.
Ẹlẹ́dàá brọ́dà mi kọ̀.
Làgàtà.
Ẹnu tèmi mi ò lè jẹ́ iṣẹ́ ìyá yẹn ní ìlòpọ̀.
Ṣé pẹ̀lú òbò?
Tolani tó ń fọ́ fún ẹ. Torí tí ẹ ló ṣe débi ìtàn mi o.
Kó má lọ kó bá ara rẹ. Ọlọ́run ọba o. Mommy G bèbè jọ ẹ má bínú ṣe gbọ́jọ. Thank you so much everybody. I appreciate you guys. Mo rí IT guy ìsàlẹ̀ ṣó fẹ́ toró wà mí. Tóyìn náà ti lọ. First lady ẹ̀yìn àti Tóyìn ẹ̀jọ̀ torí Ọlọ́run. Ẹ trash whatever it is out. Ọlọ́run á pọ́n yín lé.
Gbogbo ẹ máa wà òkè àti first lady àti Tóyìn Pétéré ìyàwó wọn. Ṣáàrí àwọn kan wà. Tá a bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ wọn kì í mọ̀ dí ọ̀rọ̀ tẹ èèyàn ń sọ. But they will just come in and be commenting. Báyà wọn gbọ́ wrongly. Èèyàn kan ní mo jump into conclusion. No. Tí bá máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ ọkọ̀ máa tí gbogbo àlàyé interject. We are having this conversation. Èmi ò tiẹ̀ sọ pé bí dáàdì wa ẹ̀ ṣe jump. But ìgbà tó ti sọ̀rọ̀ pé no kò rí bẹ́ẹ̀. Mo ní Mr. Pekin kò rí bẹ́ẹ̀. Àwọn náà dẹ̀ sọ tiwọn. So like gbogbo ẹ̀ yọjú. Ṣé dáwọn commenters ti àwọn ẹni ọkọ̀ máa tún sọ̀nà ẹni ẹ̀kọ́ ẹni ògùn Ọlọ́run á bá yín wí. Torí tẹ́ ẹ̀ bá ti mọ̀ dí ọ̀rọ̀ àbíkẹ́ láti sílẹ̀ kẹ́ gbọ́. Ẹ̀yin máa comment nonsense mọ́. If we jump into conclusion. Comment before comment.
Money enough, I just
Move on, man. Oh, yeah, but I like now. No, I will cause Charlie Boboto man share the Lura panelists. Comment you man cause it. And me according to
as in
IT guy gon comment you see. Also, like I expect like bye. If you know that comments, money of opinion, money of opinion, but am I insulting Babana? The man did not say anything. What I go. Yeah, you can come one. You are jumping to conclusion. And you make comments in snake. Sort of dancing hotel momo, and jump into wrong conclusions.
Everyone, good morning.
IT guy is on my page. How are you? IT guy is sorrow. Send your request.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning, host Detola Aduke. And everybody else. I can see Titus Taylor. Titus Taylor was on my show last Saturday morning. He contributed usefully and supportively. Really appreciated that. So, good morning, Titus Taylor.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning, Lagata, First Lady. Sometimes you need to click somewhere else to really see
the names
properly. The Niger. Yeah, good morning. So, good morning, everyone. Under normal condition, I will be on the window everywhere. I sit on the window everywhere. But to keep it simple, you probably find me more on Paparano's platform than most. That doesn't mean I'm not listening to everyone. And I've since gained my independence, so I have my own show. Because of the nature of my job, I kind of struggle to do shows during the week. Sometimes I do bite size in the mornings, half an hour, 1 hour, whichever one that works. That is difficult to do, really, 1 hour, 30 minutes, but sometimes it works anyway. So at my show now, I have, Titus has joined me. We're going to carry on with something we started last week, again this Saturday. So putting things in perspective from my own point of view is actually that this is situation is actually come to the public's view and public space, and varying opinions are there. And then for me, I just believe that we need to marry up to respect each other's profile, each other's kind of way of aligning things, and principles sometimes comes into it. And I welcome everybody's opinion. From my point of view, is literally looking at this case holistically, from one point of view, and at a very ground level, looking at failings and situation that, we can correct, but maybe if we look at it, it probably should have been handled differently. And that is my frustration sometimes when I vent that frustration openly at Mr. Joseph Aloba, not directly at him, but just directly at a situation where there are failings. And the failings are the failings that, because of our biases, we tend not to want to listen to people on the so-called other side. And I don't do other side because on my platform, I welcome Baba people, I welcome Wumi people, I welcome the scientist people, I welcome everybody. Most especially, I welcome everybody, really, to be honest. And if you've seen my show before, the only people, contributors that sit on the panelist through the entire show are the people that are assisting me. Sometimes maybe the CTC, maybe the dialogue with me and just keep me sane, because you have the comment section. And if you've seen my comment section, you will never find anybody disturbing the piece because I just block them. I don't do 5 minutes or whatever the case may be. So opinion will vary. And if you've noticed me, you probably noticed I've disappeared completely from other platforms, and I've focused on my platform. And at the same time, as I've actually sort of like decided to sort of like just leave everything alone, and I always put a disclaimer on my show to say, I'm not dragging Baba, I'm not dragging women, I'm not dragging anybody. We're doing a placement, we're doing the pieces of the jigsaw, and we just do it, sort of like analyze it, in the most sane way possible, get everybody involved, and then leave it as that. Hopefully, people take something with them. We educate ourselves. Maybe then, even not too long ago, I kind of touched the the topic of widow victimization. But he wanted to run with it, and I had to put him in his place, and I just put a stop to it. For me, it was topical. It is one of those situations where we discuss what we discuss on the scientist platform. We used to be together before the scientist and the Baba platform separated. And then all of a sudden, since the inception, the women's supporters have always been there. So it is what it is. It is such that we have to respect other people's opinion. I have since distanced myself away from really kind of, even if I don't call it dragging and call Baba out, or even Wumi. And there has been a situation on this process that people believe I'm on Wumi camp and all that kind of stuff. I will remain independent and sane as much as I can and put a lot of sanity into the process. They've called me bipolar in recent times. I've accepted it because I actually said every day is a different day. Sometimes every hour is a different hour. If we look at yesterday and look at what came out in the early hours of the morning, look at what came up in the course of the day, and at the end of the day, what was purported to be the case in the morning never happened in the afternoon, and in the evening, people probably end up with their tails behind their, between their legs. And that is the way I stand. So I will remain faithful. I love to get on platforms sometimes, but I've been on platforms where I will not be allowed to speak. My opinion is very heavy. It disturbs people. Sometimes, in recent times, someone on our platform decided to mute me without even contributing at all. And I just kind of thought, if I join your platform and you mute me and I'm commenting to say good evening to everybody and they can't hear me, I can see you've actually done that. And I blocked that. I did that because you don't like me, you don't want to see me, then we shouldn't see each other. So we don't.
Can I respond to you a little bit for a few minutes?
Yeah, carry on. I'm listening.
When you came on to Justice for Mohbad, you came onto it, to the best of my knowledge, because you wanted to fight for justice. You wanted to.
No, I did not want to fight for justice.
You're fighting.
I came on this.
That's actually.
I came on this platform for that quest for justice.
Okay, all right.
Seeking justice, not to fight. I am not a family of the disease. Okay. I'm not related to anybody. I don't belong to any team anywhere whatsoever. But mine is just sort of like that quest, sort of like say, how can we obtain justice? When we seek justice, we actually ask questions. We ask difficult questions, and because people have made up their mind where they want to be,
exactly,
they form their opinion about us, and I don't mind.
So, it's obvious now at this stage that we're at. People have pinched their tents where they want to. I have my reasons for not going to certain platforms. I want to say something. I appreciate you coming up to my platform. I'm not happy with you, because I have screen recorded you IT guy, coming for Joseph Aloba. I have my recordings. I still saw them when I was about to post Konibaje today. You went for Joseph Aloba. There was a day that what's his name, Larry Obodia, he asked you a question about Mohbad not being. Oh, thank you. He asked you a question about Mohbad not being Joseph Aloba's son, And your answer, because I screen recorded you that day, your answer I was happy with, and I posted it on my page. I've always wanted to ask you, why do you go for Joseph Aloba? Unfortunately, my recordings of you are from this particular phone. If I knew you were going to be here, I would have, just for you to, sometimes when we talk, when we're doing this chat, we don't listen to ourselves. We talk. But for me personally, when I speak like this, I go back and listen to what I say. I am not happy with you. I don't have any other issues with you. The only issue I have with you is you going after. I've heard you called him names. I've heard you insulted him. This is a man who lost his son. So my question to you tonight, again, I appreciate you taking the bold step of coming onto my chat. Why do you do that?
For me.
Okay.
For me, I appreciate you and I appreciate your question. I appreciate your platform. When you go on platform, sometimes it's not to do with what is being discussed, it's to do with the person. So there is something about you that actually draws me to your platform. There's something about the way you kind of moderate your platform and the way you go about your business. I just kind of thought, you know what, it's been a while since I've engaged. Why not do it now? So for me, what is key to me, and I will keep saying it, is actually that Mr. Joseph Aloba engaged in unconstitutional process, which misaligned the course of justice, the cost of sanity in sifting through a supposed crime scene that would have allowed people in authorities, the police, the forensics, to have actually sort of like sanitized that environment to get as much information as they could. Instead, let me finish. Okay. I want to finish. Go ahead. It distorted that process by moving the body onto the street, therefore discarding the opportunity for us to have a post-mortem. If we have had a post-mortem, we would have actually been able to establish the time of death. And his involvement in that process is my frustration. And that is exactly where this whole thing actually comes from. And I will stay steadfast by it, but I have actually ceased now from being vocal about it. I have been vocal about it in the past, and I owe nobody any apology whatsoever. It's my opinion. It's emotional. I was vocal about it. I've left that as it is, and I've since moved on. I'm not taking anything back. Thank you.
Okay, so let me respond to you on that. I want you to have this at the back of your mind. Joseph Aloba is not as educated as you are. What you expect of him, because of your level, cannot be achieved the way you want him to do it. The way he will do his thing is different from you, because you probably know these things. What does Joseph Aloba knows about Timagbe body, Timani Kolosi, Timashebai? But because you know the nitty-gritties of it, that's why you are coming for him. Now.
No, I don't agree with you. I'm not coming for him. I am not coming for him. Let me hold on, Lagata. Let me speak, please. Let me just use something as an example. Let me give you this example. Mm-hmm. When I haven't done anything to Comfy, and Comfy, I had conversation with Comfy on another platform before she decided to drag me. And when she dragged me in the name of Mr. Joseph Aloba. Up till today, she dedicated an evening up to about 4-6 hours. Put it on Facebook. Let me finish. I even had family members actually coming to say, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" Now, let me tell you something. If anyone is doing something in my name, in publicly, on all platform conceivable, if I was Joseph Aloba, one of his failings, I will go out there, I will now say it maybe on Bookie Jesse's platform or wherever, or after church on Sunday, that Comfy, I detest what you do. You are not doing it in my name. Please stop. And it carries on and on. And then when you put things in perspective, you expect me to realign my thoughts. My thoughts will remain the same, but Comfy coming from me in the name of Joseph Aloba, and Joseph Aloba not coming out to detest it. So sort of like say, Comfy, you need to stop. It's none of my business, but I will still say things the way I see. I will stay steadfast to my
IT guy. For every action, there's a reaction. Let me repeat that again. For every action, there is a reaction.
Doesn't it confident?
Can I finish? Can I just finish, please? For every action, there's a reaction. You came out severally insulting Joseph Aloba.
Not insulting.
You did. I have it on my phone. I'm not arguing. I'm not going to argue.
I'm venting my
your frustration, sir. Listen, sir.
And if you see it that way, it's okay. I need to speak. If you see it that way, it's fine.
That's how I see it. That's what you did. Let me go ahead with this, please. Now, you did that, right, to Joseph Aloba. Somebody else, because Joseph Aloba will not talk, somebody else took it upon themselves to support Joseph Aloba.
Then it's okay. Then why are we struggling? Then it's okay.
Can I ask you, please?
Okay, ma. Can I ask you for a favor?
Yes.
You can talk about Joseph Aloba without insulting him.
Well, that, like I said, that is ceased because I've moved on from that now. I have actually literally, even before Comfy did that stuff, I've moved on from it already. So that's fine.
All right, thank you. So, Mommy Jibe, Lagata, Mr. Titles.
I just want to make a correction here. In the first place, did Baba send Comfy? And did Baba always stay on the TikTok to listen to what we say?
Justification of what you
I'm coming,
Mr. IT. Is the same justification
when you are talking.
They are giving Gurexi, Baba's second in command with all his failings,
and
the open platform to support him. You cannot justify what you are saying.
We're talking about we are talking about Joseph Aloba now. You have added Gurexi.
I'm citing examples.
No. Don't cite examples. Let's talk about Joseph Aloba. Don't add Gurexi to
English. And now look at what is happening. You
can't quiet for you. Conceive that. It's your conception. That's your own conception. That's your own prerogative.
It is not my conception. Let me finish. When we are talking, I did not interject you. People are here. What I'm saying, Baba did not send. Did Baba send Comfy or anybody?
No, he didn't.
And you say you are not doing that. You are doing it stylishly, and this is not fair. You say your frustration is because Baba removed the dead body. Is he your son? He removed the dead body to go to the police station, and he has done the right thing. So I don't understand it. What is your frustration on this? That you have to abuse and castigate.
He's already said he's not
creating more problems to try. It's not fair.
He said he's moved on.
No. You refer to it. But you have to talk about it.
He's moved on.
You cannot say we should not talk. Don't shut up. Don't shut me up. I have to say my own.
You keep saying the same thing, but I've moved on.
Yeah, you have to say the same thing. You are concerned with both mouths. Kilote. Don't come and portray yourself as if you are knowledgeable because you can speak grammar.
No.
The IT guy, I heard what you said that
good morning, Lagata.
Good morning. I think we've squashed out that stuff in the comment section.
Lagata, please, sorry. Ayọ̀mídé onígbànidá fún yàrá ìyẹ́ ò wà òkè ò dẹ̀ ní wà òkè títí ayérayé. Àdàbí tí bá wá bẹ́ẹ̀ àìtí mò ń bá sọ̀rọ̀ máa ń lo àdàbí fún àwọn èèyàn. Àdàbí dàjú Ọlọ́run ní gbogbo wa gbẹ́kẹ̀ wálé àwa kọ́ la nẹ̀mí wa. SK Ayọ̀mídé Ọlọ́run bọ́dún ṣe ń kọjá lọ ò ní wà òkè títí ayérayé àti mọ́tò rẹ̀. Àṣẹ
ó ti gbọ́ Lagata, please go on. Ó ti gbọ́.
Go ahead, Lagata.
Lagata, please go on. Thank you, Dinanja. The IT guy, I obviously want to understand that at some point, every one of us are frustrated how this case is going at the moment, or how we started. But there's one thing I want to clear from what you said, that Baba moved the body away from the house, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. From the genesis of this thing, this was the same Baba that they didn't want to inform that Mohbad has spy. As a matter of fact, they're trying to take Baba back home from the scene. What if Baba had listened to those people that asked him to go back, that Mohbad has responded to treatment? We will not, this situation now won't be with Baba, right? And there's one thing I want us to understand. When we are going through stuff, or when something hard hits us, IT guy, nobody can determine what your actions or response will be at that particular time. And I want to ask you one question. In the last 3 months, IT guy, every single decision that you have made on anything that has to do with you, do you think you have made them correctly?
Say that.
I think he's on the phone.
He basically said, in the last 3 months, can you say you've never made a mistake?
That I have never made a mistake. Look, okay, let's look at the situation.
It's just straightforward. In general,
I haven't done what? I haven't made a mistake.
Yeah. Or like make a wrong decision or something.
I am fallible as a human being. I haven't made a wrong decision in the last 3 months.
You have not made a wrong decision in the last 3 months?
Yes. If you know of any wrong decision I've made, please tell me. It's my life.
What about in the last 6 months?
Dragging Joe Bad. Dragging and insulting Joe Bad.
One thing
What about the last 6 months?
If you allow me to speak, one thing I do as an individual is that I make a plan for a year. I assess it every 6 months and every 3 months. And if anything goes wrong, I can tell you that's my own personal life.
Okay, yeah, that's why I generalize. Hold on, please. I generalize it in all angles. So you're telling me now that as an IT guy that you are, having to have your life well planned and everything, you're a perfect human.
Okay, let me tell you something. In IT, in the field, I'm an architect. I have over almost 30 something years of experience in this field. To make mistakes today, if I have made a mistake in the last 1 year, I will remember and I will be able to tell you. You see, the thing is, right? You cannot catch me out in my life to find out whether I'm perfect or not, or whether I've made mistakes or not. So it will be difficult for me. No. This is a public situation. It's a public matter that is of concern to the public.
Okay, yes.
My life is not public. My life is not public. I am not perfect. I am not perfect.
Life is public.
But my life is this situation, the Mohbad's death, the untimely taking away of this guy, and the way he actually sort of suffered the demise in the hands of whoever, is public. And that's why we are talking about.
You can't even mention the name of the hands of the person he suffered in. Go ahead.
So who brought it to the public?
No, you don't know because you were not there and I wasn't there. And the situation is that because people have taken side and we have side by side, that is why we are where we are today.
Lagata,
I think hold on, please.
Let me quickly say something.
Hold on, ma, please, Mama Binuma. The IT guy, there's one thing I will tell you my own point out. One mistake you are making here is generalizing people. That's the one mistake I can see that you are doing right now. Generalizing people, thinking that everybody is putting their eggs in one basket. Because
there's no people here. We're talking about the complainant in this case. The complainant is who we're talking about. We are not talking about people.
Since you have refused to answer the questions in the last 3 months, have you done anything wrong or whatnot? Right, let's put that
in my life, I haven't done anything wrong in my life, and I don't know which wrong you are actually perpetuating. No, I'm not
made a mistake.
In my life, I've made a mistake, and you tell me the mistake I've made. In my life, I haven't. In my life, in my own life.
Let me tell you the mistake you made.
You don't know me.
You're not accepting
you can't be asking me personal questions.
If I know do you know Joseph Aloba personally?
You don't know me.
Exactly.
Do you know Joseph Aloba personally?
Hold on.
I know the case. My focus is on the case, not Joseph Aloba. If you know the case, why are you coming for Joseph Aloba? He is the complainant in this matter. And this is of public opinion. It's in the public space.
You public, not every public, because
no, I'm not public. I am a concerned citizen of Nigeria. I am concerned about citizens of Nigeria.
Please, Mommy Morire, one second. Lagata, 1 second. Let Lagata finish, and then we can get to the next speaker.
Thank you, Titus.
Please.
Titus, thank you. Don't let us make you look like we have been putting him on the seat or on the hot seat or trying to attack or anything. You just have to get a better understanding about the situation on ground. IT guy, you refuse to answer that question, which is okay. Not asking for your personal life.
Ask me a question. I said I haven't.
Okay, IT allowed Lagata to write now.
In the last 6 months.
Okay, you have not made any mistake.
Yes, I've answered your question.
Don't do this at your platform.
He said he hasn't made any other. He said he hasn't made any mistake. Agree.
Yes.
Please don't abuse Joseph Aloba anymore. Who has another question for him?
I said I've moved on.
Yes, he said he's not doing it anymore.
He did apologize.
Hello.
Yeah.
Mommy Morire wanted to go next.
I think that would be up to him personally, but
this is not his choice. Titus, this is not his choice, okay? This is not his choice. Let me tell you, Mr. IT guy, we have been on this case for over a year, and some people
same as myself.
Okay, I said we. I'm not using we for myself. I said we.
I'm including myself in there as well.
Yeah. We, including everybody.
Is allowed someone to talk now.
We, English, we. So what I'm trying to say is, we heard when Mohbad said Mohbad fight on Monday. Folashade came to collaborate what Mohbad said, that he fight on Monday. Baba Mohbad went there on Tuesday, took the body to the police station. Okay, we heard that the body was moved from one room to another. So Baba Mohbad did not tamper with anything.
Exactly.
And everybody keeps saying, Baba Mohbad quickly buried him. They already buried that boy under the staircase on Monday. The father got there on Tuesday. So what do you want the father to do? Darisha said, according to Darisha, the body was already smelling. You want him to keep him in the box? He took the body to the police station. They did not accept the body from him. Recently, Karima told us the police people were bribed with 120 and wine from their team. So what do you want the poor man to do?
I don't understand.
Because you all keep castigating this man for nothing.
Is that question
what do you want him to do?
Is that a question for me?
Yeah. Well, if you can advise, that would be nice. As in this advice would help anyone in future in similar situations.
Let me give you my take on the matter. Right. I do not believe there is an iota of truth in everybody's testimony, everybody's reports to the police. I do not believe there's an iota of truth in it, for starters, right? My focus at this point in time is on what is in everybody's CTC, because we cannot see the statement they gave to the police. So the streets, the nooks and corners of this black app have got their own stories. I'm not interested in those stories. I'm interested in anything that actually ended up in the CTC. And that is what I'm covering on my platform. At the moment, I've done part 1, I'm doing part 2 on Saturday morning. I am not interested in hearsay, he says, she says. If it's not in the CTC, it's not relevant to me.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. IT guy. We come together in a situation like this to learn and probably to know what we never knew. Someone asked if you've not made a mistake in the last 6 months, and you said no, you have not. That means I could equate you to next to God, because you are a perfect man. To me, I want to say on Aloba, that man has never made a mistake. Someone that will fault the man, in my own view, will be somebody who has a glorious son like Mohbad and left him hale and healthy like 2 days ago. He was called to come to the house, and what he saw was the body. If the man will be courageous enough, bold enough to take out his camera and be videoing everything that happened, we are humans. The way we react to things might be different. Some people might be bold enough to say, okay, I want you to leave the body while you get me a bottle of drink to cool my temper. Some may say, oh yeah, cook rice for me while I eat with whatever. But in a situation like that, whatever the man did shouldn't be taken as offense against him. And we claim to be fighting and looking for justice. If we are looking for justice, whatever you think is negative, or whatever you think is going to be something that will not help the justice we are looking for, you don't just elaborate on it, because the way you have stressed and you are stressing, I know when you come out to a situation like this, you try to speak from you might have said, I've left it behind. That's how some people in this justice for Mohbad, that's how they do. After 1, 2, 3 days, they go back to the vomit and still repeat what they have done. You see, Baba Mohbad taking the body to bury. It's like myself. If I have a sister, thank God I don't have a sister, and I was called that, okay, there's a car accident, somebody taking my sister away, and there's an accident, and my blood sister died. Going there, I see the body. What do you think I will do? I will carry the body and go and bury. After burying the body, somebody now told me that, look, the person that drove the car purposely removed the brake, or the mechanic that fixed the car purposely removed the brake. Don't you think it's after then my investigation will start? I might not have any suspicion of, I might have taken it as well. It's a natural thing. Probably I've warned you to stop this and you never stopped. It could be that. But after I've been informed that we are suspecting this is what is happening, my consciousness could have arose from that and said, okay, you cannot do this to me. You cannot do this to me and go scot-free. I need to investigate this. That could have been the situation. Baba Mohbad has never wronged in any form or in any way. It is just we that destroying.
Please, can you
justice.
pause 1 second, please? Sorry, Mr. Grex, I'm so sorry. Mr. Aitigai, do you just understand what Mr. Grexy just explained? As in, I don't even know anyone that can explain it better than that.
I said something earlier. You see, the thing is, every day is a different day, and there are chapters in our lives. And there are times when we look back, and as the host has rightfully said, Detola Aduke said, sometimes you need to think back, you need to listen to yourself, you need to reflect. I've done my reflection, and I've since moved on, and I'm still on the. Hold on, let me finish. Let me finish. I've listened to you. I didn't interject you. So a new chapter for me is I now have my own platform where I actually do things my own way. And since I've opened my platform, if you've been on my platform, you will actually understand exactly what I'm talking about. So it's a new chapter for me. I have made mistakes in the past, which is what Lagata is trying to look for. But It's not the way. No, hold on. Let me finish. Let me finish. I will finish. I will finish. It's not the way you're asking the question. Let me speak. Don't interject me. I didn't interject you when you were speaking. Respect me first. Respect me first and let me speak. When I speak, don't congratulate yourself. Don't congratulate yourself. I am not. Let me just please mute yourself and let me speak. Don't congratulate yourself, please.
I beg.
Don't congratulate yourself.
Just
Don't congratulate yourself. Let me speak. Don't interject me. Let me speak. Let me speak. Let me speak. I am speaking and he's interjecting me. He should not congratulate himself. He should let me speak. He will not be congratulated. Let me speak.
He's holding the floor. Respect his God.
Let me speak, please.
We do respect.
No, you need to let me speak. I haven't finished. Let me speak. Titus asked me a question and I'm answering it. Let me speak.
Because Blessing was talking.
I did not interject Rexy.
The reason I did that
I did not interject Rexy.
Please.
The reason I did that because
if you let me speak, then I will answer your question.
Let us be simple.
Now, if someone is asking me a question that is personal and personable, let me finish. Let me finish.
Hold on, sir. 1 minute. I'm getting to work right now. Just 1 minute.
Because we interject
of you. God bless you. Good morning, everyone. I came up because of the question that Lagata actually asked you.
I need to conclude. Let me conclude first.
You took it.
Let me conclude first. Don't allow me to conclude.
Allow me to conclude.
I haven't finished speaking.
I have 2 minutes and I'm going to
You are taking us back. You can drop now.
Allow me.
No, I'm not allowing you. You will let me finish my line of thought. Let me finish my line of thought.
Allow me.
When someone is asking me a personal question, I will answer it as that.
You will go back to
He did not say it because of justice, except he was asking me a personal question.
No,
and I answered it on that level. We need to kind of listen to the question and actually understand the reason why I answered it. We understand what I am apologizing about.
This is my
I'm trying to sort of like align to you. You did not ask me that question. Answering the question the way it should have been delivered.
IT guy, I respect you enough. And I will repeat it one more time. I'm not going to allow you to come and control my platform. Please. I'll repeat it one more time, please. Can we be adults? Can we please be matured about this? I don't like this talking over each other. Mr. Tyson asked you a question. That's simple. We can
don't interject. Just write whatever you want to say down.
Interjection, please.
If you basically speak right now, we're going to go to a different direction.
I asked you his comment section if I can quickly come up and just chip in my 2 cents of whatever I have to say.
Please let us hear what she wants to say. Please and thanks.
Joe, thank you so much. And I'm going to go back to what I just said. That question wasn't personal, but you decide to take it personal. Why? Because if you answer that question, it makes you look like now you've regretted what you've done over the months, and that is not exactly what we're looking after. We're actually looking after to look into a man who have a reflection of what he has done in the past and has a reflection or just like you said that you've thought about what you've done or what you've said so far in regards allow me sir, in regards to the death of Mohbad, you said, and I quote that you have your reflection in the past from the few past back. Now what is the outcome of that reflection? Somebody with the fear of God will say, okay, after that my reflection, I can see that maybe I did not handle or I did not say the right thing at this part. Okay, in this part, I'm sorry. But for who you are, now I'm coming to all the justice seeker, all of us that are here now, and other people that will hear this later. Listen and listen good. It's like we are looking for Satan to repent. It is not going to happen, guys.
No, mommy, don't.
Listen. Let me allow me. I'm not concluding. Every time, listen. Every time every time Tabati was okay. Tabati argue. Have word with these people. We are trying to let them see. We pay our Goto shoulder. They know. One more pay Goto was shoulder.
He said he's not going to do. He said,
I don't understand. Are we not listening? Can we
Can
just take it easy, please?
Oh no, they apologize for it.
Okay, no problem.
Can I finish my comment? Am I allowed to finish my comment?
From now on, please,
am I allowed to finish now? Can I conclude now? Am I allowed?
Hold on a second, IT guy. Now on, nobody should talk over anybody. Let everyone finish. If you have anything to say, write it down. Don't interject, please. There's a reason I asked IT guy to come in, and I stopped Gorexi because we're trying to understand. It's possible that you talk. I know how Mr. Gorexi will go on, and some points will be missed. He hit a very good point, and I just want to make sure that we are on the same page. And it seems like we are. So that let him just finish his submission, so Mr. Gorexi can finish his submission as well.
God bless you, sir.
Please.
Mr. Santos, thank you. God bless you. Like what you just said, what Mr. Gorexi has said, it will take somebody who has lost
power tap.
a child.
Thank you.
It will take someone who has lost a glorious child like Mohbad, who has gone through this pain to understand this man and to be able to judge him right. No one, not me, not you, not anyone has any right whatsoever to castigate the man with the little thing he has done with the death of his son. Come on now. Where is the fear of God for crying aloud? You keep coming and batch him. What now? It will take somebody who has lost his 26-year-old boy to go through that pain, to do the right thing at the right time. Mind you, Mohbad lawyer was there. His wife or partner was there. His brother was there. His mother was there. All his friends are there. Come on now. Stop judging this man. Leave him alone. And have a bit of fear of God. Have a nice day.
It's okay, please. It's okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, man. Thank you very much. Yeah. I'm sure IT guy has stopped.
IT guy,
like
you want titles? Is it IT guy or
IT guy can continue. IT guy can continue.
Yeah, he was about to round up. Yeah.
Let me conclude. So, they will answer it exactly that way, because I think that we are intelligent people to understand that if you want to ask me a question on this course, be explicit. So for me to conclude is that on this course, I have had woto even with my first woto was with African television, and I am African television's #1 critic at the end of the day. I'm not proud of it, but as I need to speak my mind, I actually do speak my mind. And the situation is actually that I look and reflect and actually look at my actions, and I said, oh, no, this is not me. I want to change my ways. I want to realign my thoughts, and I want to do things my own way, because obviously when you engage with people and you are on a platform, it's either you are
kindly power tap, please. Thank you.
Or getting influenced by situations. So I have learned from those. Those are the mistakes that I have learned from as a human being. Those are situations that doesn't make me perfect. I have had a woto even with Gorexi. I've called them names. I've dragged Gorexi. People have dragged me. But then I've got up to a point where I so it's time to realign my way and actually steadfastly open a different chapter and then just stick with that.
All right, thank you. So you just mentioned, like you just mentioned just now in your statement, you've made some mistakes. You've realized, you've corrected it. Nobody's perfect.
Yes,
You understand?
100%.
We all know this as human beings. So let's move on from that.
Before we move
Mr.
on,
Gorexi,
hold on. Before Grace comes on board, IT guy, my question to you was never directly personal to you, and the reason I'm trying to ask you that question, and obviously, was that I just tried to get the fact that
you said if I ever made mistake in my life, that is personal.
Okay. I mean,
he said in 3 months. He said 3 months. He didn't say in your life.
It's okay. We moved on from that. We've moved on from that. He has actually answered the question.
How can we move on from that?
He has answered it. He just said he made a mistake.
Titus, hold on a minute, please.
I would have answered you at the time.
You don't know who is
Let people talk. Now that they understand one another.
I need you to understand. I need you to understand.
We're talking over each other again. Can we mute?
I need you to understand.
Because you are not supporting
Can we mute, please?
You gave me the idea of CCC.
Can we mute?
Honestly speaking, IT guy, my questions to you was never personal to you. I don't know your personal life. I don't know who you are. I don't know what you do. But I'm just asking you, in general, like trying to establish the fact that nobody's above mistake. And on the day when Baba got there, the man was meant to go back home. Remember, but because of the way the body language and how the phone call they've been calling all the way from Ikorodu to that Osaka was the reason why he was suspicious that what is happening. So anybody, benefit of doubt, anybody will not be able to get themselves together, walking into that house and seeing your son on the floor, lifeless, and he walked all the way up to his room. Why would he do that? Normally, anybody that sometimes you can see people when they lost someone, they will be dragging, wake up, my son.
Really?
They would put the kind of energy. So we deal with things in a different way, and that is what I was trying to establish. IT guy, I was not directing my question to your personal life. Let us understand that. Thank you very much.
Thank you. IT guy, can I ask you something? Can I play one of your recordings that I have?
I appreciate that. We got there in the end. Thank you.
Say that again. IT guy. Shank Bomisha.
Yeah, I'm going. He was just saying that he got the message. I was not asking him a personal question.
I was asking. I want to play one of IT's screen recording that I did. Like I said, sometimes when we hear ourselves, maybe we'll understand more that, okay, I shouldn't have said this thing this way. Maybe I should have said it this way. So do you permit me to play it, IT guy?
Mommy did all I join my play. Oh, the software back on what I machine.
All right, case closed. All right, okay.
I agree with Lagata.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
I just think Mr. Gorexi should carry on complete a speech. Thank you.
Well, Mr. IT,
Thank you, Mr. Gorexi. Thank you, IT guys. Thank you, everybody.
My purpose of trying to engage you, if it's decent enough to you, is just for you to take the truth and take the news to others of your like mind. Because the way a lot of people are pouring out their toxic mind is really very damaging, destructive, and unhealthy for the justice we claim to be fighting. If you are for justice, let us know you are for justice. If you are not for justice, let us know it's a free world. It's not for you to be claiming you are fighting justice and you are identifying the kind of justice you are fighting. If you are fighting justice, the justice I believe everybody should be fighting is what killed Mohbad. Who is responsible with whatever we are having? And let me say this, my brother. The mistake and the wrong notion we all are having is that we have turned the death of this boy to a public issue. Fine, public can be interested as pressure group, as
people that can voice out their mind. We monitor events. But when we talk about handling this matter, we can give the family direction. We can give whoever we think is fighting for justice. We can give the person. If you think it's Yamuba that is fighting for justice in your own way, you can give her your own support and give her direction. It's not for any public to say the case should be left for us. If the case is left for the public, government may not entertain it, and will not entertain it. I've never seen a situation where a prosecution or an investigation of this nature is being done and the public stand. If you can remind me, it is the family. The public will support the family, and when you are advising the family, it's either they take to your advice or not. And if they don't take to your advice, we don't need to insult anybody we don't need to insult whoever we are aligning our thought with in the struggle for this justice. And I think we need to be decent enough. Like a platform you were 2 days ago, I saw it when they said, we love Baba. And the next 5-10 minutes, they just change it to insulting the Baba. Probably because one person just came to change. I think we need to draw out our line of acceptance that, okay, this is what I believe in, this is what I want to fight for, and this is the direction I'm following. Not that somebody will just come and say, have you forgotten that, Baba? Have you forgotten that one? Have you forgotten this? What we know is that who are those present in the house, and who are those that are obnobbing or conniving with those who we think should be able to give us answers to those questions. Like some people in other side where you belong will say that Baba knows a lot. Baba knows what killed his son. He's not telling us. If you know Baba know, why not tell us what Baba know? Instead of you trying to set people against that man or trying to call the man names. I am sorry to say, my brother, I appreciate your concern, because whether positive or negative, you are always standing for what you believe in. But let me tell you this: let your thought be the judge of your own statement. Your thought, let it judge your statement, and you will know that if you put it at that, you'll be able to know what to say. And you see, we are climbing up now. A lot of people think of ourselves. We are too selfish. We think of ourselves. There are a lot of people that listen to everything we say. Those are the people we need to consider.
Yes, they're even listening right now.
Yes, those are the people we need to consider, because many of them are vulnerable. They have this soft mind that whatever we say as a panelist is what they take as, that is what is happening. If I come today and I throw a lot of lies against anybody, and that is where a lot of us are missing it. That is where we are not careful. You might say you want to speak of fact, God, why is it like this? Why is it like this? Why is it like this? Those people that took Stephen out to stone, they knew he never committed a crime, but the people stoned him to death. They stoned him to death. We shouldn't be a catalyst or a cause of anyone's problem.
Thank you for tapping. Please tap, guys.
My brother, all I am begging of you is a change of mind, change of approach. Let us be directional. Anyone who is in that house, you live abroad, you have stayed in a civilized society. If somebody died in a house, those people present in that house must be brought. It doesn't matter whether the person is out, whether someone is outside that came to carry the body. Look, we want to know what killed that boy. Exactly. What I am interested in is to the point that Mohbad gave up the ghost. Whatever they do with the body, I am not interested. I am not interested. What ended the life of that boy?
Who are those? What roles did each person play? What roles did they play that ended the life of that boy? And that is what I believe justice is all about. Justice should not be running after who we should drag into a matter. A lot of things have happened in recent time in this justice for Mohbad that are irrelevant. That have made us to even lose focus. My brother, if we can come back, listen together and move on. I will appreciate it.
Grexy, I appreciate
Thank you very much, Mr. Grexy.
Thank you so very much. I appreciate the submission.
Thank you so much for people in the comment section that are labeling me as anti-justice and Wumi Camp. You are all welcome. Now, Grexy, addressing your thoughts and your submission, first of all, no. Sometimes we have to kind of address this because it's just one of those things anyway.
You just have to ignore it. They've been addressing me as a panla, Kote. I'm ignoring all these things.
Reading the comments. Distractions. Just going back and forth.
Let me just drop this small one.
Sorry. Let me add a statement. Just a statement. Like what you said that Baba did not come out to. I was very surprised when a woman when we try to, there is what they call Arabo in their fracas nature or whatever. Somebody said, he sent nude picture to Baba. They have established a kind of verbal insult within themselves. And you are now expecting Baba to come out and say that person had lied. Do you think Baba is not putting himself in the fight? Baba should rather remain silent and let them sort their problems.
You've spoken well as always. Although Titus was saying you will drag it just like our friend on the other side, Jack, and sometimes I drag it too. But the bottom line at the end of the day, first of all, I don't belong to any group. I align myself to the scientist side. Align myself closely to Paparano and host on the other side. Align myself.
That's a group as well.
So that's an alignment. So that's an alignment. But
alignment is go ahead.
Let me speak. I've aligned myself to it. I don't have an allegiance to them, and I don't sort of like have a reason not to be independent and do what I need to do. It hasn't stopped me from engaging with my people, whether it's Ponle platform, Paparano platform, whether it's what's his name, Aristocrat or what have you. The ones I've distanced myself away from, I know the reason why I have, even in the same alignment, I've actually distanced myself from some platform because of the toxicity and the caustic nature of the banters that they have and how personal that they get and all this kind of stuff. And when people get personal and we're talking about something, it's shifting focus away from what the whole thing is all about. But so I mean, with what you said, Grexy, the alignment of my thought is my own personal deeds that I've done out of my own volition. To be independent, still welcome people on the other side. But amazingly, on my platform, when I do my show, you never find people on the scientist side on my panel. Maybe few people like TSL, I welcome him. The Sniper, I welcome various other people. But the hosts will not come to my platform. And there are some hosts that request to come to my platform on the scientist side. I will never allow them on my platform. I've allowed to, I'm not going to name names. And that is the last time they will ever be on my platform because my life, my thoughts, my process will not be hijacked by anybody, and I'm not going to be influenced by anybody. But like I said, it's a new chapter for me. We've done all the bits we need to do in 12 months. We haven't actually got a result. I am not a freedom fighter. I am not fighting for it. Mine is literally just as a concerned citizen of our nation. I am seeking justice. I'm a group of people that need answers. I'm a group of people that are asking questions. And just because we want to align ourselves to someone who haven't lost his son, my condolences to him, and may the soul of his son rest in peace, doesn't mean that if we find failings, we can't point it out. If we find things that we point out, doesn't mean we're dragging. But for me, I've moved away from that. I've since sanitized my mind. My platform has just been okay, and I've decided to just do my own thing, my own way. So all I need to do, watch the way I moderate myself. The past is not going to go away. I'm not apologizing for the past. I stay steadfast for things I've said at the time based on the situation at the time. 14 months is actually sort of like a beacon in right now, and I think that we have to do something different to actually get different results, and that is a path I'm treading right now. Thank you.
Okay, can I respond to you?
Thank you.
Thank you for your submission. I appreciate it. And let me say that I'm proud of you that you said openly here that the past is in the past. One thing I want to say is we should practice what we preach. We should dish out what we can receive. We can talk without insults. We can address issues without insults. We are matured adults. We are elders. We are leaders. Because we have differences in opinion doesn't mean we should do name calling. And again, I say I appreciate you said, well, don't apologize because it won't even hold any water. But you're independent. Nobody's going to tell you what to do. Do your thing. I'm not begging you. Speak your thing, speak your truth, and don't insult Joseph Aloba anymore. I appreciate you coming to my page. I appreciate this conversation because this is adults talking here. Yes, once in a while we'll go after each other, but I mean this is matured for me, and I appreciate your time. Thank you so very much. So I don't know if any D Nigeria is here. First Lady, she hasn't spoken. Mr. Titus.
Let me just say thank you for.
I want to go last.
If you can hear me, just very quickly. Thanks for the accommodation. Thanks for the noble conversation. And as you said, we've had adult conversation there. I've given everybody my word. Nobody can get into my mind and actually engage with me and help me to change my ways. I've moved on already even before I did my platform. The first time I went live, I had to co-host with Gurexi. And I think that on that morning, Noemeli was there as well as Honorable York. So Gurexi will attest to that. I did engage with him and all that kind of stuff. But look, shenanigans and all that kind of stuff, and all this woto and all this name calling and all that kind of stuff. I have actually seen the whole process descended on its scientist side into anarchy, and I don't want to be part of that. And probably everybody would have noticed that I'm not part of that either.
Hello,
so
sir.
I've moved on from it. Yes, Gurexi.
It's good. It's good. And I appreciate you sanitizing your platform. But what of those platforms you go and you try to stay there or even add more to the toxicity in such platforms? Why can't
when was the last time you found me on those platforms? When was the last time? Oh, Gurexi, be observant. When was the last time you found me there?
I think 2 days ago. Yeah.
No, where?
Well,
I can be on a platform, but it doesn't mean I'm part of the fracas. Okay. I can be on a platform. They called me up to come and ask me question about what's it called? Setting up a group. Also, I was brought on a platform, Paparano's platform. They asked me a question about a foundation, and I answered the question, and I moved on. You can't stop me from going to platforms, but I am not going to be encouraging or be going to be Jesus Christ to change the mind of any host. I can't do that.
Yeah, you're correct. So no one can control anyone from going anywhere. Please mute.
You can never be Jesus Christ. Let another person talk, please. First lady, allow first lady to talk. Don't compare yourself to Jesus Christ.
Please. Hello.
That's my opinion. Titus, please. It's okay.
Before the Nigerian
I'm still talking.
Please, I know you're talking for satellite back home. We still have Mr. Titus and First Lady and D Nigeria to speak, please. Can they take the floor? Can one of them take the floor? Because Mr. IT guy, I'm sure is going to be ready. Is getting ready to leave us here.
Good morning, everybody. I'm off. Have a wonderful time and have a wonderful day. Bye.
Bravo. You narcissist.
That's a Jacko Salo. Oh no, what?
I don't understand. No, I don't understand. I don't understand why we are not understanding where he's coming from. He has just answered every single question in a very technical way. And why is he making it like
the way I have seen it is quite different. The way I have seen. Okay.
Sister Adetola, ẹjọ́ gbogbo ní Sister Adetola kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀? Mo lè ti dẹ́wọ̀. Láti jẹ́ ìjọ òmìnira, báwo lè ṣe ń gbarú olórí burúkú nínú
Good morning once again, everybody.
Good morning.
Tabanika continue láti máa ṣe báyìí. We might end up not getting anywhere, and all of us would end up being our enemies. A lot of us that want by Yoruba niwa. Yoruba sọ pé tá bá múlẹ̀, tá bá ní kó sọ̀tọ̀ wọ ẹ̀lẹ̀, tó bá sọ̀tọ̀ wọ ẹ̀lẹ̀, why tá tún ṣe sọ pé kàn pa. Nǹkan tó bá lè mú àwa this same set of people, 90% of us ká sọ pé I forgive Karimo. Mi ò fẹ́ believe pé nǹkan tí IT guy ṣe worse tó nǹkan tí Karimo ṣe lọ. And this is the same person that has come up pẹ̀lẹ́sẹ̀ méjèèjì tó dẹ̀ tún wá sọ nǹkan tó tún wá sọ. And someone was making a comment where he is proud, he will never apologize. No, we make a lot of mistakes when it comes to English. There is a difference between someone being principled and someone being a proud person. Exactly. Then your bafẹ́ nu ara ẹ̀ sọ pé òun ti retrace the steps òun.
Exactly, it's a form of apology.
Ẹ wá tún ní kó tún wá apologize formally. Wá lóun ò ní apologize formally o. Ó wá tún ṣe ìfẹ́nu ara ẹ̀ sọ pé òun ti retrace o. Apologies mélòó ni Karimo ṣe? Ṣebí Karimo náà retrace steps ẹ̀ náà ni.
Exactly.
Mi ò tí ì believe pé nǹkan tí máa yìí sì ṣe sì worse tó. Tábàlẹ̀ sọ pé igi yóò da ayọ́nà, igi yóò da ayọ́nà, igi yóò da ayọ́nà, igi mélòó ló fẹ́ kú tó fẹ́ ṣe oúnjẹ jiná gangan.
Ó ti lóun ò bú bàbá mọ́.
Àǹtí láti sọ pé ká make peace. Agbẹ́jẹ́ ká try láti make peace. Àgbàlagbà ní gbogbo wa náà. Chief Justice for I keep asking this question. And I'll keep asking it. Chief Justice for Mohbad bá tán ṣé gbogbo wa máa tọ́ta ara wa at the end of the day náà ni.
I really don't understand.
Even though he was sorry, he already said he's not
doing Nigeria. We retrace his steps how many times? We need to
anyway.
Karimo retraced one time and she never abused Baba again. This one keep going back.
One accept or one accept is up to them. Even lately, Karimo apologize openly. Some people are wrong back. Fine, a lot of people. Because I do what against it. When you come back to Baba, Mommy GP. When you come back to Baba, opinion in Kalukuni. In time, you money, and you cannot do. That's it. Although you need that to everybody. It's not expanding. Mommy GP. I think that's my
No, excuse me. Now moving forward, because he already retraced his steps before.
Exactly, that's the point.
No, he went back, not once, not twice. So we know what we're talking about.
No,
so
sis,
now
it went back where?
Another thing. So now we will be reaching here.
Put anyone on anybody.
This is my Emma Bomima. This I don't know him. Emma Gbomi Ejo Tori Olong. He has abused Baba severally. I did on a economy of fair play. I recorded him for him to come to my platform and say he's not doing it again. Can we give him that chance?
Yeah, we're not saying we're not giving him that chance, but that's not the first platform he has gone to say that. And he went back, but now we will be watching him. It's not like we're not cutting him the slack. We are cutting him the slack.
To say my own, I don't think he has ever said.
Look, okay, look, excuse me, let me finish. He said it, not the first time. And another thing he said
on
was
whose platform, not my platform. I've never heard it.
No, not on your platform. He said Comfy was abusing him. That is when he go for Baba. So does that mean if another host attack him, he will go for Joe? No.
He said that's why I asked him. I said, "Oh man, love for Baba. When it's Baba over down, and when you being bigger Baba, you can't dish out and don't receive. We want dish out. We put Joseph Aloba. Yes.
Sorry, Miss Anthony. Reality
it's not about trusting it's not about trusting God. It's not about trusting IT guy at one's risk. Or a platform
let me tell you something.
Can I just say this? Yeah, the whole aim of this is so that in the future, we don't see him on another platform abusing Baba. And if he's basically going to achieve this by this discussion here, is that not a win? Is that not a win?
You people fail to know something. You can't see I feel Latin money. Chattery number one, kò dẹ̀ sẹ́ni tó máa ti ṣẹ̀ sí wa rí tó yẹ pé àní kọ́kọ́ bínú pé ó ti ṣe kan tí ò dáa kọ́ má tẹ̀ sí lójú padà tó bá fẹ́ sọ pé òun fẹ́ bẹ̀bẹ̀ but now tóun náà bá sọ pé òun ò bú bàbá mọ́ and ó ti regain step láti pé òun ò bú bàbá mọ́ people will now say okay let's welcome this man and let's go for him. Níjọ́ tó ń bú bàbá tó ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ ṣe bí ṣe ni wọ́n nísìnyí when he was even talking they came here to come and gift him. They were just gifting him that day when he was abusing Baba.
He came
but
where?
We should just give him a benefit.
He came where? On my platform. First lady on my platform.
Today, when he was talking, yes, now they came to gift him because he was talking and they were even calling him to. I am trying to tell you that if people. Wait, Antidatola. If people said they don't want to trust him at first, we should not even blame them for that because of what he has done in the past. But we should just try to give him another chance to just watch him if he's going to abuse Baba or not.
That's exactly what I'm saying now. That's what I'm saying.
But we'll just be watching him from tomorrow.
I like that. But mind you, we cannot force people on their opinion. That is it.
That's what I said. They will change with him. Chattery, that's what I said. People will just. We are not forcing it on people. I am not forcing it on people. But what I am just saying is that people will get angry first, but before we know it, we will not be over it.
The IT guy is still in the comment section. I've already said it and he came up here. I already said that he came up here. It does not mean that
my opinion.
GB.
Ó wá bẹ́ẹ̀ ni host ẹ má bínú lẹ́yìn ẹ yẹ ká iná gbà fún wa host ìgbà míì tẹ́ mọ̀ pé kò ń ṣẹlẹ̀ báyìí peaceful kìíní la máa ń ní ìgbà táyì ti wọlé náà ni gbogbo ẹ̀dá ọ̀rọ̀
ẹ̀ kọ́lá. Ọkọ̀ ta fẹ́ sọ fún òun náà ti gbọ́ tiwa ó dẹ̀ kù sí lọ́wọ́ kó take it up àti sọ tiwa.
Opinion mi èmi ìwà against it that's it kò lè ṣe èmi àwọn tó bá fẹ́ romance pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ go far.
This is not romancing. It's not about romance. It's our mental state of mind.
Ẹ̀yin kọ́ àwọn kan ní romance ẹ̀ nígbà which I know ẹ̀yin kọ́ ebi o ti ẹ̀ bá jẹ láti ẹ̀ ó sì fi purpose.
Let's move on. I think she's referring to me anyway. But it's okay.
Mommy G-Babe ń sọ, mo wà in support of it. Bí Nàìjíríà tó ń sọ pé ṣáà nígbà justice murder case là ń pè é náà tí o tẹ̀ wá jẹ́ murder case tó jẹ́
Báwo ni bí Nàìjíríà tún sọ yẹn?
Wọ́n sọ sí pé mọ̀ pé afẹ́ bára wa gbogbo ara wa jà ń sìn ọjọ́ wo ni gbogbo kìíní afẹ́ rí justice wò murder case lélẹ́yìí Amẹ́ríkà gan ta wà bíbá yìí kò easy kò ń ṣe kan tó easy ká máa fi ṣe ẹ̀sìgà ẹ̀ lè fi rora ẹ̀wò kójú ọmọ tiẹ̀ ní ká máa ṣépè fún bàbá àtàwọn tí ò tó bàbá ká máa ṣépè fún bàbá mo ti sọ fún wọn mo sọ lórí kọ́mẹ̀ntì mo dẹ̀ tútù sọ ni kò lè jèrè láyé níbi tó máa jèrè lọ́run.
Ẹ má ṣe pé mà
ọ̀rọ̀ ti pọ̀ jù díẹ̀ wọ̀ díẹ̀ lára wà àti tẹ́tọ́lá Ọlọ́run nígbà tí mo bojú wo tí mo wò lórí kiri mo ṣe pariwo pé kí ló wà nígbà yìí Júdásì wọn náà àwọn èrò Júdásì wọn lè yí padà bíbélì bá fún ọmọ wàásù ọmọ ìgbẹ́ ìgbẹ́ ìṣègbè it's too much.
You see, you're making a mistake here. You're making a mistake here. Nobody is rubbing his head and saying what he has done is right. No.
Àwọn ẹ̀rọ boys bí wù mí, àwọn àgbà òṣì, àgbà rédèrèdè, àwọn tó máa sọ kó pàgbẹ̀yìn.
Àti Dẹ́tọ́lá ẹ̀ má sọ̀rọ̀ mọ́. Ó ti tó mọ́ mi ní Israel ṣẹ́gun.
I said I was going to be the last to speak. Can I just say, well,
yes, go ahead.
I want to hear you.
So,
I want to hear you.
Mommy tó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ tó ń sìn. What's up, way? It's not gonna be easy. Sorry. So basically, the lady.
Oh my
God! What is up? I just I'll be fine. It's all good. So the main concern is no problem. The main concern is that it is so annoying that he's doing these things and we are seeing it, and that's what's irritating the lady that just spoke and almost everybody else. So if we can have this conversation and achieve that from henceforth this does not happen again, I believe that is a win. Please, let's move on. Please.
That's what I said.
That's all I've got to say.
Thank you. Thank you.
Please.
For people that don't understand English, I don't understand English. Please, can you translate in Yoruba? You must speak that Yoruba honestly.
Kako, get along. Please.
I haven't said all we are saying. And today in Nigeria is 10:41 a.m. There is going to be a court.
There's a proceeding today, right?
Yeah, there's a court sitting today that will towards the determination of Smith and Bankole.
Okay.
Which will invariably address the state of procession of the inquest.
Above the law, how are you?
So there is need for us to put attention to that, and we need to pray that God should intervene and let the inquest resume. Because what I'm saying is, the way the state government is going, if the inquest is suspended for too long, they might just jump into trial, and that may be very, to me, that may be a bit dangerous to the justice we're looking for, because those people that are supposed to be, because at the end of the inquest, every lawyer, every legal representative will have a final note that will be submitted. Your own view. After going through the CTC or what the proceedings of the inquest, you now give a submission, your own opinion. Everybody will submit, okay, this is what I feel, this, and you will be referred to statement from the CTC. So if the inquest is not concluded to the latter, I don't think, the state has power to do and undo, but we should just pray that the inquest resume on time and is being fast-tracked.
What are the chances of the inquest?
Let God will be done. Whether without inquest or not, let God will be done. That's it.
God's will.
I was just going to ask that. What are the chances of we going back into the inquest this year?
Well, this year is not. This year is not. Yeah, the judge. This year is not visible. The magistrate is on a 6-week annual leave.
Annual leave, okay.
Yeah, so he's on a 6-week annual leave. So it's not looking likely. But at least, no matter what, let's just all these they are. I want to represent them.
Grexy, okay. You're muted, though. We are called there, Waleni.
I don't.
Does anybody want to unmute? Thank you for tapping.
People, please tap. We're over 300 here, and the like is not even up to 100. Please, let's bring the likes up.
Thank you so much, Mommy Moriri. So, Shekoni. Thank you. Kilo Jeno, Kilo Komoto Belano.
Oti Bajefu.
Jai.
Komibaje.
Jayola.
Shekoni. Onílé mu kọ ilẹ̀ mà ti mọ̀. Kò nílé mu kọfí ẹ̀ láàárọ̀ yẹn jẹ́ gbé kọ́ọ̀pù mi. Tèmi lè mí múnú lé mi. Ọmọ ọ̀ràn. Àgbákò ọmọ ẹlẹ́fẹ̀nuwugate.com. Lọ́wọ́ bá o.
Ó yẹ káwọn èèyàn ilé ọ̀dà Uber fún náà. Ó yẹ ká lè ọ̀dà Uber coffee fún náà.
Kọ́ńkọ́n ni wọ́n á dà ọ́ máa ń pè kí ni Uber Eats àgbẹ̀ kọ́fí.
Exactly.
Mo dẹ̀ ti sọ Ọlọ́run bá ṣe kò sọ̀rọ̀ private room mọ́ báyìí sìn. Ọkọ
everyone nínú aṣọ.
That's it.
Okay, everybody call everybody call. So no private room, no private, no special treatment.
Vivian has shown us the light.
Vivian is going now. He has court case to deal with the Parliament. He's meeting them. Yeah, with the Parliament.
It's already in Lagos. Go to Aleko.
Moriko Aleko last night. Not in Lagos yesterday. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? And so you come and court case, but you are not done. Abi Bolowa.
So I shop what you travel.
She risky also.
Mama, I know.
On you and I'm moving to watch you belong to go on.
For me, 1 minute, Edwin.
Òun náà ló máa gbé rẹ̀ síta, òun ló máa tú rẹ̀ síbi tó wà. Torí ó máa ń gbọ̀n ní ẹnu òkú gbégbé àròjẹ balẹ̀.
Ẹ mọ̀ pé gbogbo àwọn síìmù yẹn wọn kì í ní secret.
Wọ́n ní ó máa kó bá rẹ̀ ni. Ó máa kó bá rẹ̀.
Wọn kì í ní secret.
All I know, tọ́ba láṣẹ gbogbo wa kàn sọ ti wa. Ṣùgbọ́n Ọlọ́run, like Honourable York always say, Ọlọ́run máa fún ní kálukú judgment. Mohbad.
Mr. Yomi Fabiyi
and ìṣubú àwọn kan ló wà fún. So oníkálukú nǹkan tá a bá mú ọ lé la máa gbà. Tí bá ní opinion tèmi ti tiẹ̀ bóyá dáadáa ni àbí burúkú. Ọba dákẹ́dájẹ́ ọba tó dá ayé àtọ̀run. Ẹ wo tó ṣẹlẹ̀ Spain. Jàmbá náà ṣẹ̀ lójoojúmọ́ àbí ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wọn pọ̀ ní ẹ jẹ́ kó ní kálukú continue tó bá yá tó bá wọn ọba aláwùrà ọba tó òkè bàbá tó ní ẹ̀yìn gbogbo alọ́wọ́ á ṣèdájọ́ fún ní kálukú. Èyí tá à ń ṣe yìí. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni Mohbad àwa fún ni àwa náà fún ààyè ara wa ká kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. But wípé justice mo táwọn kan máa ní wọ́n frustrate àwọn wọn get justice Ọlọ́run ló máa ṣe àbá àjà jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. Ó máa ṣe ìjà ń ṣẹlẹ̀ káàkiri ogun àgbáyé àwa kọ́lá ọkọ̀ ń jà. Opinion oníkálukú kò ṣe pé báyá pé nítòótọ́ ẹ fẹ́ máa pètù sí nǹkan ní fine. Wọn kò rí bẹ́ẹ̀. Bàbá oníbàbá náà ní kọ́ mú kúrò. Ó bá jẹ́ mi lẹ bú Ọlọ́run inú mi á dùn á jó. But kẹ́ máa sọ̀rọ̀ sí bàbá. Ó ti gbogbo ẹ̀ ti lọ àwọn kan ń ṣe mí sọ pé ẹni tí à ń bá sọ̀rọ̀ bí báyìí. Àwọn kan yìí ń ṣe kí ló dé ká má níbẹ̀rù Ọlọ́run. Aṣáà ní àròjinlẹ̀. Ẹ̀bùn ta ní àròjinlẹ̀ náà. Igbó gbọ́ ọmọ lọ, ibi tó dẹ̀ gbọ́ ọmọ lọ, station ló gbọ́ ọmọ lọ, kí lẹ fẹ́ kó ṣe? Ọ̀jẹ̀ tó gbọ́ ní chaos station close àwọn alágbára.
Exactly, when we give it,
ẹjẹ
àwọn
àbẹ̀rù
tó ṣe ń
Ọlọ́run
sọ̀rọ̀ yìí, tẹ́ bá tí ètò náà wà
òótọ́
ní
ni
dọ́kì
àpé
ẹ̀,
àpáfẹ́ but ó yẹ
a
ká
máa
ká
sọ
tó
pé
sọ̀rọ̀ kí
Ọlọ́run
kí
ó
ó máa
ṣe bàbá,
mínísítà sí wa kó dáná
ó máa ṣépè
ẹmọ
fún
tó jẹ
bàbá
fún
báyìí,
bàbá wa ní bàbá
àwọn
wù
ló bí àwọn
bàbá
wọ̀nyí.
máa ń mí tó bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ lórí tó bá wá sí live show ẹ bá rí bàbá yẹn máa ń mí ni àwa fọwọ́ padà wa lórí kódà ẹni ègún ẹni ọkọ̀ báyìí bá lè gbọ́dọ̀ gbọ́dọ̀ sí àti ìlú
ẹ jẹ́ kí n make wa understanding kankan ma.
all right ma.
When we look at our fingers, it's not equal. Maybe she ma wùwà ma, ó yàtọ̀ sí titi.
Yes, I know.
Bí babe ṣe ma wùwà, ó yàtọ̀ sí titi mi. When you say it now, there's a limit to what you can tell adults. Àwọn èèyàn kan ti wà nínú justice for Mohbad. No matter what you say, no matter how much you say it,
You can never change.
Their mind set up is their mind set up. You can't, nothing. There's no amount of explaining. There's no amount of trying to make them reason or see or, make them understand. Because my mind is set. That's why we have all this bantering back and forth most times. Because kò sí bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe lè ṣàlàyé fún wọn tó bí wọ́n dẹ̀ ṣe rí ó yàtọ̀ sí báwọn ṣe rí àwọn bílíìfù pé ti tàwọn ló right èmi tèmi náà sọ tèmi mo bílíìfù pé ti tèmi ló right so èèyàn máa juwọ́lẹ̀ fẹ́yàn kan ní gbogbo èèyàn kan tó ń gbọ́yàn gbogbo èèyàn téèyàn bá sọ̀rọ̀ kan ló máa reason béèyàn ṣe reason.
Mo mi gbé tọ́lá ẹ gbà wá láyè ní àárọ̀ yẹn má bínú juwọ́lẹ̀ èmi ò lè juwọ́lẹ̀ òun náà tí ò bá juwọ́lẹ̀ opinion ni mi ò lè mú bọ̀ kò lè wá máa jọ gàgà lé mi lórí ibi tèmi máa ti ní problem yẹn èmi ò ní kó juwọ́lẹ̀ kó continue ní tó bá like you said ìwà mi yàtọ̀ sí ti kìíní bọ́lọ̀ ṣe dá wa ní ìka òdọ́gba but àmọ́ òtítọ́ àti òdodo gbogbo alámọ̀ òtítọ́ gbogbo alámọ̀ òtítọ́ gbogbo alámọ̀ òtítọ́. Gbogbo alámọ̀ tí gbogbo alámọ̀ tí gbogbo alámọ̀ tí kò ní rí bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn lọ́lọ́ bá ti fà àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ burúkú wọn mi gan máa ń yẹra ni kó tó di pé ó di wàhálà fún mi.
ẹ jẹ́ kí n kọ sáré sọ nǹkan kan mà ẹ jọ máa.
Okay, ma.
Like somebody, okay, I went into ibi táwọn èèyàn máa ń wà lórí live chat nísìnyí. Mo rí èèyàn kan bí báyìí, ẹni yẹn máa ń bú mi dáadáa lórí Facebook. Ọkùnrin ni. You know, some people, they have this mouth, they can talk. If you don't like somebody, I don't know why you are following them all over the place. I don't know why you are monitoring them. You abuse me on Facebook, or you boo me last week, lọ́dọ̀ yín. Side ìwù mi ló ti wá o.
Ẹ block ẹ láyé kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ block ẹ.
Ẹ jẹ́ kó máa gbọ́ mi. Ẹ jẹ́ kó máa gbọ́ mi. Mo fẹ́ kó máa gbọ́ mi. Mo fẹ́ kó mọ̀ pé mo rí pé òun wà bí. Láì ṣẹ́, láì wù ẹ́, o máa ń bú mi. Mo dẹ̀ rí ẹ, òun wá, o tún láyà, o tún wá bí, o tún wá ń wò mí. It is well. Ọlọ́run á wù ẹ́ sàn. Ẹ máa sọ̀rọ̀ yín lọ́mọ.
What I'm trying to say, Nick, you are right. Some of them already have fixation mind. There is nothing you can say. Look at him with Mohbad Punch interview. They said, Monday, come on, and you come in here and you say it's ordinary hearsay. When are you going to believe it?
That's why I said people have their minds made up already. Those of us that are in justice for Mohbad, because of Mohbad, and we are supporting the father because òun ló dúró jù nínú family. Àwọn tó pick ọ̀dọ̀ Black Widow, wọ́n pick ọ̀dọ̀ Black Widow. Àwọn lọ́mọ nǹkan tó ń rí, Ọlọ́run àwọn òun pọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀. But regardless of the fact of who Táyé Òkèndé is supporting, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run mo ní ìbéèrè kan láti béèrè. Ṣé Mohbad ò lẹ́tọ̀ọ́ láti mọ ikú tó pa òun? Ṣé Mohbad ò lẹ́tọ̀ọ́ láti mọ̀ pé nǹkan báyìí ló ṣe òun nílé ayé ẹ̀? Èèyàn ló bí Mohbad o. Komi, the fact pé, okay, we don't like what the father has done, we don't like what the mother is doing. Doesn't that guy, that Mohbad, doesn't he deserve to get justice. Because I don't understand it. When we support people, do not let us do it blindly. I've said it at the beginning of my chat. I said, anywhere, anybody, but yato si pe mo pe girl yeni black widow. Me then stop because she's black, she's a widow. Let anybody bring out my video of where I abused her, where I cursed her and her child. Do I like her? No, I don't, because she did not speak of what happened to Mohbad. And I'm not happy with that fact because Mohbad told you about to wà láyé. Ọlọ́run má jàre, Ọlọ́run má jàre, Ọlọ́run má jàre. Tó bá jẹ́ ọmọ tí mo fòbò mi bí. Wàláì tàláì súnmọ́ bìláì làzíláwò àjọ máa dọ́dọ̀ àwọn tó máa bá wa sọ ni. Bó jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni máa lọ bẹ bàbá ọkọ mi àti ìyá ọkọ mi, I will do it. Tó bá jẹ́ pé nǹkan ta lè fi ṣòkú òru ni, mi sọ̀rọ̀ pé ẹ̀mí èèyàn bọ̀ o. But if there is a situation whereby my daughter has done something wrong and I know that, okay, we can still manage it. Yes, even at the beginning of this case, maybe we won't be where we're at right now. I've heard mistakes. Yomi Fabi, good morning. How are you? Can you please send a request? We've heard it. Oh, thank you. I've accepted you. We've heard it like from 3-4 different people.
Good morning, madam.
Okay.
Good morning,
Mr. Yomi Fabi. How are you? We've heard
Good morning,
3
Mr.
people
Yomi.
saying mistake. Even the guy to want arrest this Karika Kodibaje. Tó bàjẹ́ fún yìí, òun náà fẹnu ara ẹ̀ sọ. Ipe mistake ni tó bá jọmọ ti lágbájá ń kọ́. Kí la wá ń sọ?
Mọ́mí Désọ́lá, mo fọwọ́ àtọmọdé lẹ́nu mà. Ẹ béèrè question kan pé ṣé ó burú jù láti béèrè pé kí ló pa Mohbad? Mo fẹ́ da yín lò. Kò bu nǹkan tí ṣe rí ilé ayé yìí. Bọ́lọ̀ ṣe dá ẹ according to what I heard that búburú àti rere, we all know that. Even in the Bible, nǹkan tẹ́mi believe, ó ní ìjà ẹran kọ́là bàjà àwọn aláṣẹ alágbára òkùnkùn. So you have to take your stand. Platform we be supporting Baba and we want justice for Mohbad. A lot of us see Momo to gbogbo wa ta wà níbà. Èmi ò rí àwọn àtàjẹ́ justice for Mohbad. Ká máa lọ sí other platform tí wọ́n wà against. It's their own opinion. Ẹ lè rí wa bẹ́ẹ̀ àti fáyàwó yàn kọ́ ní ọdún tọ́kọ̀ gbọ́n tó ń sọ. But we don't go there. Then why do you have to come here? Láti change mindset wa. Láti sọ pé
they do it for 2 reasons. Number 1, wọ́n láwọn ní liver. Number 2, wọ́n máa ń sọ àwọn kan wà tó máa ń sọ pé ẹja lọ platform wọn ká lọ dábẹ̀rù.
Káwọn jẹ́ nǹkan tó fẹ́ mú. Káwọn náà mú ti wa. Káwá wo ẹni tí Ọlọ́run ọgọ́gọ́ máa wá gbè níjà. Ṣé bí òtútù àti òdodo là ń fẹ́? Light and darkness. Ibi tó ní kálukú, ní láì, ẹ máa wá sí kiri, ẹ máa kọ̀ sí ránkọ̀, ẹ máa bèrè.
Ibi tó yẹ wọn dé nìyẹn, ìyá mi. Ibi tó dé wọn. Mr. Yomi Fabi, good morning. How are you?
Kó ní kálukú ẹ má bèrè òjẹ́, kó ní kálukú sí on their lane, that's it.
Wọn ò ní dúró bẹ̀ sọ, ẹ má wọrí ara yín mà. Wọn kì í dúró, ẹ má wọrí ara yín.
Good morning.
Just, if it's possible, just ignore them. Mr. Yomi Fabi, good morning. How are you?
I'm fine.
Family call.
Thank God. I just want to chip in 1 or 2 things about what I met. Utumobani, Mogboro, Corona inquest, and people. I think people are having a wrong perception about what an inquest is all about in homicide case and stuff like that.
Okay. D9, are you here? Is Mr. Titus still here? Okay, Mr. Great.
I'm still here.
I'm teaching. So
I'm not teaching because I want you guys. As a woman, I'm not into it that much. So you guys can please engage Mr. Yomi Fabi. Thank you. Go ahead, sir.
So basically, on the legal part of justice system, the administration of justice system in Lagos and Nigeria, when somebody dies and there is complexity in what really caused the death, then they might subject it. The director of public prosecution or police, if he wants additional findings that cannot be resolved via a plain level investigation. They will submit it to the coroner inquest. They will now ask the chief coroner to go through the process of the coroner inquest, court, and everything to give them a proximate cause, or who probably has a direct link to what killed the particular person. That does not mean that other aspects of the investigation, maybe there was bullying, maybe there was other attempts, other things that is part of the case. That doesn't mean that is what the coroner inquest will be looking into. The investigation has been done by the police. Police launch investigation. Do you understand? Police will only power to investigation under the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And Thomas investigation, they will even duplicate to the Director of Public Prosecution. So that get a certain level of crime. Can advise on crime got to be to poju. More time my phone. I want to charge. Tanika was advice on can only be my bill of court. To buy the quick case state about book on then it's because it's already with the DPP, they will take over the case and charge whoever they want to charge to court. Do you understand? That is why police will tell you to get murder case and below magistrate court first. I will see prison or coffee on bail. I will duplicate to file or say DPP. Advice you gbogbo wadi wa lele gbogbo nǹkan tari lele nǹkan tẹ́lẹ̀ sọ lele nǹkan tari lele evidence tari lele ta ni ka charge kí ni àwọn charges wọn yẹn nítorí pé charges ẹlòmíì tó bá rí pé ẹlòmíì fẹ́ bọ́ ṣe ń gbọ́dọ̀ mi tó bá fẹ́ bọ́ bóyá wọ́n bá pé tó bá sọ pé murder ẹlòmíì kọ̀ọ̀kan pé murder tí DPP bá máa take over case they will tell you it's not just murder nínú case file yẹn wọ́n lè rí aiding and abetting wọ́n lè rí conspiracy. I understand. Conspiracy, only obstruction of justice. But
which all of the things you are mentioning is happening now in this case.
Exactly. So it only bullying, but in the corona inquest, bullying might not suffice. Only might lead to so the corona inquest will not look into that. I get what I'm saying. So if people are relying on corona inquest, in corona inquest, toxicology can't. Okay, from probably what the police have seen. Okay, killer only so and this person passed away. Did not said I injected. Both from their own investigation, tetanus and everything can only cause an anaphylactic reaction. But can lead to loss, lead to more blood. Police will not look at, we cannot unravel that. For that reason, we'll pen this investigation and put it to where I want to Malaysia find this. But see, Director of Public Prosecution, from the new toxicology or new findings, or on the CCTV, to show I want to commit a crime, or there is a direct confession with evidence, they don't necessarily need the coroner inquest again. Because that coroner inquest, everybody coming there are coming in as a witness. It's not a trial court.
Exactly.
And some people naturally sometimes, as in the system, one man lola to delay. If the judge is going to draw conclusion, she will tell you at the end of the day, with the absence of key witnesses, I cannot draw conclusion. Even autopsy at toxicology, okay. There is a particular chemical substance, poisonous substance found in Mohbad's body that took his life. The question is, who put it there? No, DPP, toxicology reports. Somebody say, okay, report this particular poison, lofisunu body Mohbad. Can you get me? Or this particular thing, low cost. If it is administered on anybody, it must be the only time you can take the person's life is that immediately it gets into the host body under 10 minutes. And this is the only way to live your body on it. Then talk about witness accounts. Some of witness claimed or somebody confirmed that I did this, or so person gave food, or got to also and to alarm there and to access in the last 5 minutes, 10 minutes here. they could go ahead and say that's the person who want to charge. Charge when they mean so about kilo fun, emi mo lora, emi mo fun ni mo ra mo se ndo mi fun. Ele sọ pé mo fún lábẹ́rẹ́, ta ló kọ́kọ́ administer èmi ni mo kọ́kọ́ fún ní nǹkan mo fún lábẹ́rẹ́ tán, ele fún ní Indomie. Ṣé ń get me? Other will go time when you fún lábẹ́rẹ́, time when you fún Indomie. Obviously, cut off here, the only way it can be administered is through food. Nto pa gongon, to ba ko to ba nu e, nto pa gongon through oúnjẹ ni. Wọ́n ti bẹni táwọn máa lọ mú because ẹni yẹn tó bá ti bọ́lọ́pàá sọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ pé òun lòun sí oúnjẹ. So that is why people should not think corona inquest. Corona inquest might say it if it is a plain direct homicide. Okay, it's just plainly spy, spy. On you go shake radioactive substance. So the inquest radioactive and it was small time here. Got only the corona inquest. That's why corona inquest was resolve our here. But in Mohbad's case, many things could lead the police and the DPP into concluding who took Mohbad's life or what took his life, and they go to trial court. Because Taba does the corona inquest for 2-3 years. Taba evidence. Listen, I have to scream to the governor. I did a video that there is murder weapon. Somebody had already confessed. And there are witnesses. Under the law, under the administration of criminal justice law, there is always proximate cause to go to trial. So the delay is tactically because somebody is trying to sweep it under the carpet. It's not because there is no corona inquest.
Okay, so let me say this. I mean, most of us know that that's what they're trying to do now. But I have a question for you, and is Mr. Titus Gorexi and okay, they're still here. I have a question for you. We saw you went to Mohbad's area and did one or two things regarding OCCTV, CCTV. Now, we heard that you gave your findings or whatever the investigation that you did on your own to the authorities. Since you've dropped it off with them, did they call you to say anything? Have they called you? What's the move after that? Have they said anything after that? Did you call them back to inquire? I
think, okay, let me just play you so that I need to play you the evidence so that you know clearly that the police actually did that. I don't know, just give me a few seconds.
Dinaija, Gorexi, Mommy Morire, Mommy G Babe, any questions or anything?
Present,
my only issue is
I'm not sleeping. I'm fully awake.
My only issue is I don't want to believe they can end that inquest without having the nurse speak. Her statement has to be.
The point is, Mr. Titus, the misleading aspect is that the nurse has spoken with the police. The police interrogated and drilled her.
No, that's not enough. Not enough.
Okay, my brother. The point is this: the inquest, those who put the case to go to the inquest, they know what they are looking for, and it is not binding. That it is until the roundup before they can conclude or get the answers. That is what a lot of people do not know. I'm not holding brief for the police or the DPP. I have a case with the DPP, the Ministry of Justice themselves, and I'm still going on. But the fact remains that what people don't know about murder or homicide cases is that if there is a new lead, that can substantiate the motive, action, and the reason for the committing a crime as in very substantial and confidential, very, very convincing. The coroner inquest is just, I want to ask you questions. No evidence is brought before the coroner inquest. None of the people going to the coroner inquest has brought evidence. The only evidence that probably will be used or will be brought is still the toxicology and forensic. Do you understand?
Which is Mohbad's body.
What they get from Mohbad's body.
I mean, the results. Sorry.
Exactly. Every other person going to the coroner inquest is going there to talk. And at the end of the day, people do not understand that whatever anybody says in that coroner inquest, the judge has got the right to say, yes, I believe it, and I don't want to believe it. Even if it is a jury. If you testify before the jury or before the judge has the discretion and power to say, I believe your testimony and I don't believe it. So what people do not understand is that the people that own the coroner inquest, what they are looking for, if they find it somewhere, you cannot expect them to continue wasting court's time, taxpayers' money when they've seen the evidence somewhere else. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm not saying that.
I understand. So you're saying, for example, if they have gone through phone records and found a link somehow, then they can
not tell you that.
Just say, oh, we don't. No, I'm just saying.
Yes,
exactly. If they did that, then something like that will happen, whereby they just say, okay, end it and let's move straight to high court.
They're not going to go straight, Mr. Titus. Let's educate people well. If they find a convincing evidence, I can say, immediately they find a convincing evidence that this is the person that committed the crime, all they will need to do is drop their charges. It is when you now see the DPP's advice, but you will lagbaja, by coin, charges 1, by charges 2. Idea what are the things that are available to the justice system? That's the prosecutor. It is not left for the person to go and defend him or herself. But let me call whatever I want to try out.
You say me let the question.
I play, from to the question to Ostibere. This is the how do I call it? Follow up with the police on with the director of deputy commissioner of police, Auntie.
Can we see it?
Hi, Daddy. Yes, sir. My brother. Good evening, sir. How is work, sir?
Well, everything is fine.
Quick one, sir. Monique Imberi, do the family lawyer, Sanchitu? Okay. Hold on. Again, come up, Lily. It's totally new. Hello, sir.
Only contact my phone or only pay your phone, only contact now.
Okay, 1 year, sir.
What the sample of the CCTV here?
But you said address and see.
Okay. So no problem. You know, we told him what you're going to say. I want some people in there phone number.
No. Come on, let's see what you lay. Change it. Come on, see what you better about the browser. Okay. The person will now through browser. Follow up and they have one way to approach every way.
No problem. People you have anyone back. Somebody take me and I'll tell them they'll be on there. Once you try to handle. They need they'll be there.
Okay, sir.
All right, God bless you, my brother.
All right, sir. That is Mr. Lati, the Deputy Commissioner of Police in Lagos State. That is the lead investigator in Lagos State. That is for the Lagos State Police Command. The person in this position before was the DCP Ailara, who passed away 3 or 4 months ago. He just went into hospital and nothing happened. They just went for a checkup and then they couldn't make it. So this is a person, IG, Commissioner of Police. Can't get to me because only lead the investigation. Only report for report for governor, report for anybody. Only I believe.
So you see.
The new person to one day. But coming to investigate here. I was directed. I went to the Commissioner of Police. Then I was directed to go and drop whatever I have, work with them so that they can unravel based on the new findings. Because part of the reasons why I wanted to stage a protest in front of the Lagos State House of Assembly was because the police are meant to return the investigation and get new evidence out based on my own findings. So when they realized that, they went ahead, and that is why it confirmed. Anybody can go to Pantia and say, I want to see the Deputy Commissioner of Police in Lagos State, Mr. Lati. and tell him you want to know the progress of the old stuff because I want to know my investigate. So whether he has lifted the CCTV or not, I cannot say because I'm not a police officer. But
they haven't given you any update whatsoever.
They might not. They might be classified. They won't tell me. Trust me.
Did you ask them? Did you ask them for an update?
Of course, they won't tell me. That's what I'm telling you. There's no way.
Did you ask them? Yes or no?
Of course, I asked, but they won't tell me it's classified. It's going to be classified. Because Thomas saw for me. Thomas said, "Okay, I want to hear you." I could go ahead and start making anything with it, but normally they go for me. I can say. However, that was after that. Later, I went back when I was not getting stuff. I spoke with the legal team. We were talking, and I was directed to go and ask him again if they could initiate in kind of court proceedings. I am saying, get a court order so that the CCTV can be lifted and give it to them. Then I went back to him. What do I know?
Okay, so this stage, you see, what you call not Tawashi Wabai.
And then I don't think a lot of people understand the meaning of director of public prosecution. I am saying.
Yeah, but how do you expect a layman to understand when he goes through the room for buying?
And it's because the point is, if you're asking for justice, the department that is how do I put it, entrusted with the role to deliver justice in any society is the Ministry of Justice. So you need to know its workings. Anybody can be charged for homicide. You can be charged for serious offenses, capital offenses. It's going to be, your fate is going to lie with the DPP. It's the advice of the DPP that will determine.
Okay.
A lot of people don't know.
Mr. Titus wanted to say something, or D. Niger.
Okay.
I was just trying to find out if it has any link to what happened just previously with Spending and the nurse.
And that's what I'm saying to you. When the lawyer of Spending could come out and give that kind of outburst, is because they have probably somebody in the director of public prosecution that is feeding them, because most of them are from the legal drafting section. They all know themselves. They're all lawyers. And somebody must have given a hint. Normally, if you have a case, or if you're a suspect in a case, if you want to know your fate, you need to be going to the Ministry of Justice to know, Kilo Shele, am I going to be let hook off the hook? Is charges coming up on me? They might tell you in advance. Now go and get ready. You have case to answer. It doesn't mean that you know the evidence they have against you. So the only thing they will tell probably the lawyer is that, I'm sorry, bro, we are colleagues, but your client, he has got case to answer. And before you know it, they just jump into social media and say, hey, something is coming, because they're trying to preempt. It's normal for anybody. So that's how anybody will do. When you know you have a case, or you are part of a suspect, or you're a witness, or you have been interrogated before, of course, it is your duty to follow up through your lawyer to say, do I have a case to answer? I should relax. It is that is where somebody will not tell them, I'm sorry, your client has got case to answer. But what the charges will be, they might not know. So this one, they have come to tell you that this is this. They don't know who is going to be charged. Some people might be charged for medical negligence. Some people may be charged for conspiracy to commit murder. Some people might be charged for obstruction of police justice. We don't know. And it depends on what they have as evidence. If the toxicology... Hello?
Mr. Ayomi, please, can I ask you this question? From the beginning of this movement, Justice for Mohbad, why did the police did not arrest anyone in that house? Why? So they are doing their findings and no one is arrested.
I was at the police.
Okay. No, you are trying to educate us all over the world.
Let me answer you now.
They will make some arrest. Okay.
Let me answer you. I am of the opinion that Spending was arrested. The Jebami was arrested. Am I correct? The only person I challenged them. No. The only person.
Yeah, so not Jebami. Spending and the nurse was arrested, and the Prime Boy.
And Prime Boy
was not even in the house.
Sam Larry Naomali as well.
And the others that live in the house were none of them was arrested.
The only person I challenged on my honor, I don't need to lie, the IPO of that case, the guy said he was the one that is the only one that recorded when they were exhuming the body. And I challenged him. As a matter of fact, I fought him recording it. Sorry. I fought him. Onile was there. I think this guy too was there. Arifa. Inside the Deputy Commissioner of Police office, we had a serious argument that even the Deputy Commissioner of Police asked him to excuse himself because he was trying to play on my intelligence and make me look stupid. And I was making it to him. I said, do you think me risking my life coming out to do this? Do you think I'm coming here to play? You are telling me you go look about the glass, the shred of the glass. No go about law. I said, what kind of Jackie Chan rule? The glass now went and shook Mobad in the hand. I said, don't tell me that. I said, why? Tell me, show me your case file. How can a 5-month-old be in the car? And there was such a violent attack on the windscreen or the side glass of a Jeep that could lead to such a cut in Mobad's hands. And nobody is caring about the child, a 5-month-old. If you could hurt Mobad, that means the child is also liable to be hurt. Show me where Wumi spending or anybody reacted or showed concern about his intelligence we're talking about. And then the boss realized that and he asked him to excuse, like, you're putting yourself into an investigation. That's what police officers are not meant to do. That I should not be angry. I said, no problem. And then we resolved it. And when he was escorting me down, he told me in his honor, in his comment, coach me that I'm putting, it's not an easy stop. He said, I understand you very well. But the truth is, we're not allowed to drill Wumi.
Hey, repeat that again.
He told me, the guy that is the only one left in the investigative team now. Because according to the Deputy Commissioner of Police, he said every other officers in the previous investigation with the former Deputy Commissioner that he has sent them into different departments. But because of experience, he only retained that particular man. He's an Hausa police officer. And he told me that it was while we were having the whole meeting investigation, he said he was the only one that recorded the exhuming, that nobody recorded.
And they said they shouldn't drill Black Widow.
Then it was obstructed from that they didn't drill Wumi at all. But maybe all these things that are now coming out they will. Because I told him immediately, I said, there is a phone. And I said some other things that I won't want to say here because of those involved. Most of the things that I couldn't say is because I want to go on the back end. You know, Nigeria doesn't have provision to protect source. There is no witness protection. And as a human rights activist, if somebody is telling you, I am doing this based on this, my life, number one, if you make an attempt to go outside that frame, think about it, I might be held responsible.
Okay, so that's fine. Emma so Jubelo. Mr. Titles, D Niger.
Say it, bro. It's video. Call to call and belongs in.
Emma so can be you.
Anyway, good morning, everybody again. Yomi, I greet you, Jare. Thank you so much for your efforts in Justice for Mobad.
Welcome, my brother.
Thank you so much for coming into Justice for Mobad. God bless you. Thank you so much for your efforts so far.
Thank you so much.
But the only thing they become Sonny Pay. You get some things really worry me for mind. Let me come down to everybody's level now. People come in and out of Justice for Mobad and all that. Then some come in earlier, some come in later. Even some of those that came in earlier left along the line and all that. Sometimes ago, when you decided to show your interest in this Justice for Mobad, I asked a simple question. I said, oh, good, thank God Yomi is here. He has come with a very good vibe and energy. But I'm just wondering why Yomi is just coming out into Justice for Mobad after 8 months. After 8 months.
Let me know when you want me to respond.
Okay, no problem. It was a simple question that I asked, but I wasn't able to get answers to it. I've got more questions though. So let's just pick it one by one. And I'm just going to beg you, let's just have it brief by brief so that we will not talk too much on this because I have to go to work. So let's just have that idea why you came into justice for Mohbad 8 months after the struggle started.
Thank you so much. Without delving into self-adulation, I think if we're going to count the first 3 persons that came into justice for Mohbad, I will be one of them. And I want to believe that the first person that muted the idea of protesting, I'm going to send every evidence to you, Madam Aduke. Though they are my pages, they are my social medias everywhere.
Yeah,
I started almost about probably on the 15th. Like I'm saying, I've been reacting since on the 12th. But when it comes to fighting for justice, on the 15th of September 2023 was when I started. And if all those I'm going to be sending to Madam Aduke are not going to be enough, you all could remember that there was a time Karimo was after me, that she attacked me. She attacked me, she dragged me because I was actually defending Baba Mohbad. I don't know, everybody saw it then.
Yes.
So, and there was a time I was on TVC. I was also on TVC, putting my face and my career, my reputation on the line. And then, when we go back to the previous one, I think it was on the 16th of September 2023 or thereabout. I don't know, I can't remember the dates. I will send them to you now. I was going to cancel my world tour. I was on the world tour with my movie. I was going to cancel it and I pasted my tickets. Now look at when I'm to return to Nigeria. But I would take it back and come and start fighting. I muted the first idea of protest. Iyabo Ojo and the rest of us, they were not in the justice for Mohbad then. But when I saw that they came in, immediately they came in and the governor heeded, because I wrote to the governor openly, pasted it on myself. I said, you need to be the lead investigator in this case. The body must be exhumed. When I realized that everything has been heeded too, I have right to request that. I'm an adult and a member of a voting public. Immediately I got that, I said, okay, fine. And the Yabo, Tonto, all of them came into the matter. I said, oh, good. This shouldn't be a competition, because if I should go in the way I want to go in, if I want to come up with my own findings investigation, people might not see what I am doing. They will be seeing, is this rivalry between the Yabo and Yomi?
I asked you that question when I spoke.
I am not important.
Please let him so we don't interject him. Go ahead, please.
My priority is justice. So I decided to lay back so that there won't be this kind of dramatic situation. People will be looking at what is Yabo saying, what is Yomi saying. And that was why I allowed that to go on. And when I realized that she withdrew, because I was expecting, why will you withdraw? And I was seeing the whole stuff, I was seeing the trend. I said, the only way I can get to the whole matter is, let me go and even do my own personal investigation. When I do my personal investigation, that was where I muted the first idea. I said, I am going to be coming into this matter. I put it on my story. Like I'm saying.
Okay, Mr. Yomi. Thank you. Like I said, we're just going to make it like brief. Now, what I was able to drive out from your excuse was because Iyabo and Tonto were already in the movement, and you actually supported Iyabo and Tonto being in the movement. Am I right?
No, don't get it. You're not getting it. Probably you didn't listen. I was in justice for Mohbad from the beginning. I was going to cancel my world tour to come and physically investigate, do what I would need to do. So when I saw them came in, to adding their voice, and what I wrote to the governor, that the body should be exhumed, I was part of those people that screamed that investigation should be done. I don't need to be in Nigeria to do that. And the moment that has been done, I didn't see the need for me to do it, because I thought everything was going in the right direction. But because Iyabo was there, I don't want to put my being in the forefront again, so that it will lead to unnecessary distraction. I avoided distraction there.
Yeah, we understand. Now we understand. Now, another question that I've got to ask you now is, 8 months after the struggle started, Iyabo was never out of this situation. I don't want to say justice. Iyabo was never out of this situation. As a matter of fact, Iyabo has always been a front fighter on the other side. And you are aware of this. True or false?
That what?
That Iyabo has always been in this struggle that we call justice for Mohbad. she has never been out of it. Am I right or wrong?
No, the time I saw a post where she wrote that she's no longer interested in fighting for justice for Mohbad. That was almost recent, and I had to okay, I need to take my time to know why was she withdrawing.
But that was after you came back into justice for Mohbad.
No. I wasn't in there. I'm always in justice for Mohbad. I am talking about taking the lead, putting my life on the line. Let me put it that way. Because everybody is for justice.
Like Oyinbo man confused wagon. Now, let me take it this way. Or step aside or lean back because I want Yabo one bed and they are doing the same thing. And you don't want it to look like it is a rivalry between you and Yabo. Shame right?
You're not getting it. I don't want
that was the statement you made. That was just the statement you made.
There is no way I will come in and start investigating to get my own findings. That people will not be comparing notes. They will think I'm doing it because so I don't want that. Police are doing their job.
Step back, not in his own way.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So now that you're back after 8 months, Iyabo and the said people are still in the scene of this same justice for Mohbad. And the way you felt way back when you stepped aside has changed. But these same people are still in the same struggle with us or other against us, and you're still back as a leading factor in this same strugle. It's like for some reasons. But decide to share pada again. So something changed along the line.
See, in this kind of
do you know how many people sometimes ago? Do you know how many people have said me say justice for Mohbad? So
Hold on, my guess
did you say Mr. Yomi for what he's saying now? He said he never left Mohbad for justice for Mohbad for once. I think he said it. But I got to repeat ara wọn. Pé ṣé ẹ fi sílẹ̀ nígbà kan rí ẹ wá padà wá. Ìyẹn ló yẹ ká get dada.
Okay, now no, very shall I for Dinaija. I don't know if speaking Yoruba is okay for everybody. I don't know if you have people from other tribe here.
Yorùbá kó lè yé gbogbo wa dáadáa.
Okay, ohun tó wà ń bẹ̀ ni pé ṣàn láàrin ajé ló mú ní pẹ̀kọ́rọ́. Gbọ́mọ fọ́yàn, gbọ́yàn fọmọ, kọ́mọ ṣàtìmọ̀yàn ni. Èmi ò fìgbà kankan. It's not that it's a must that I be part of justice for Mohbad, or if I don't want to do. I do it because that is my forte, and I joined from beginning. Àti bẹ̀rẹ̀ mo ti join. Ohun tí mo sọ ni pé nígbà tí mo ti wá rí pé ń ta fẹ́ gangan. Gómìnà ti ṣe, wọ́n ti lọ wó òkú, wọ́n ti ṣe wẹ̀, àwọn Ìyábọ̀ Òjó ti wá wà ń bẹ̀. Kémi náà kí n má fojú mi hàn gbangba báwọn ṣe ń lọ sísàlẹ̀, lọ sókè, lọ sódò. Kó má dàbẹ́ pé àwa máa cause distraction because of àti history pẹ̀lú ra wa. Mo lélo, mo ṣe justice for Mohbad lọ. Kóun máa lead. Nígbà tí mo wá rí pé ó wá ti abdicate pé kò tiẹ̀ wá fún wa ní ń ta fẹ́ mọ́ ẹni tó lead ẹni tó yà rí bí face ibẹ̀. Tí ò sí wájú mọ́ mo dẹ̀ wọ́n pé àwọn lapses you are, there are so many lacunas. And the only way I can get to the old stuff, on social media, I need to go offline. Culture of sacrifice needs to be brought in. Then that was when I was able to now, put up the old asana. Okay, let me just put everything up fully. And at this point, that time, because when I was laying low, when I was doing it, could see blackmail, could see defamation. I was interested in justice for Mohbad. I was doing the bit I can. When I need to lend my voice, when I attack my Bible, TVC, on paper, punch interview me. I've been doing all that. And it was all corroborated by Louis Montiche Latile.
I understand you. But now my question now is Iru defamation you're saying. I want to defame character and why are they? Because the way me see from day one to most one justice for Mohbad, me till anybody don't be here that go what that day, go what don't defame character. One till defame character Detola, one till defame character GB. At least few people Timoshi more. One till defame character. Olórí ẹbí tó ń wà lórí life láti Monday to Sunday, 10 to 10. We could see anybody to die láti defame character. So there must be a reason. How to defame character and say defame character? Yes, please.
Okay, first and foremost is that when people don't understand you very well, it started with if Baba Mohbad can be defamed, there is no way I can be defamed. Number one. So when people don't understand you, they don't understand what you're doing. When they don't understand that the fact that I want me what you don't know who you're dealing with. The only problem I had was when I was lying low, nobody had the opportunity to defame Kushawana. Even when people were inviting me, come and put your neck, come and put your life on the line, come and do this. Give me down or no, oh, the opportunity. But the moment you need to put your life on the line, IBT, I want you, I want to commit a crime that they know that if they are caught, they are going for life imprisonment or they can be facing firing squad or death by hanging. They don't want to go down. So certainly, they would look for who they can engage into their camp. All you need to do is fraternize with those people that are trying to work or trying to put much noise, attention on this case. Fraternize with them, look for their mistakes, and bring shame to them. They will look for anything, engage them, and bring shame to them so that they can withdraw or they won't be listened to. And that is one of the they call it guerrilla war. It's one of the tactics people use when they want to kill a struggle. So in the moment I stick my neck out and I said, you know what? I need to unravel. Let me see. Let me go into the area to want to lack. Want to obstruct the justice by, want to turn up by, want to turn job by. I want all this. So the moment you put your life on the line for that, and you are engaging with people that you don't even know. You don't know their motive. You don't know why they are saying they are supporting you. If you want to bear, oh, but we are about to bear is already a marked vehicle. Oh, but we want to a bitini. Oh, but we are poison. You don't know what is going on because the button it don't show. I want to deep and not people in my circle. I don't even know them. And you cannot engage in that kind of a task with people you don't know. Particularly people you meet on social media and somebody who is popular.
I feel you. I feel you, Mr. Yomi. I feel you, Mr. Yomi. Officer Yomi.
Not a personal question. I ask Mr. Yomi. My own opinion. I think it's not necessary now because I want to be long. But I want to join now, before or late or later. It doesn't make a change in Coco. But lately move forward. Lately, anybody they join along the line. Only berry. I want to drop the berry. I want to join Larry. I want to move. I want not to my join. And where they can move on, see other things. Move on no longer. You might be no. My own opinion.
Titles, do you have anything to say?
I think it was quite interesting. It was quite interesting.
Yeah.
You know, I think where Dina just trying to get to is, is Mr. Yomi cool with Secretary? I think. And to be honest, I know that answer is no. I know that answer is no. So yeah, let's move on.
I asked them a question earlier.
You mean you asked me a question, right?
Hello.
Somebody said I asked him a question earlier. I don't know because I only want to contribute on the whole Corona stuff, but I don't know I was going to be on the hot seat, but I'm always ready.
Hello.
Let's go. Is asking you. The Nigerian Bolewa. Oh yeah, Parado Tensoy.
What is Satan?
That is Satan.
And what is Satan?
I feel you.
Superb, you said you wanted to ask a question. Superb, can you unmute?
Sorry,
We're talking over each other, please. Can Super Babe unmute? She hasn't said anything here. She hasn't said.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Thank you very much.
Hold on. I'm seeing a comment here. Somebody said, on what ground did you file your asylum? See, the point is this, LB.
Don't answer such questions. Does it have anything to do with justice for your man? Don't respond, please.
Everything in the comments you have to respond to.
Leave the comment section alone. Let them be right.
Forward.
Moderator.
Oh, yeah, superb.
Thank you. Please, I just want to say that, you know, the actions of the Lagos State police, to me, is in disorderly. It's in disorderliness. Why am I saying this? They are supposed to be a member of the inquest. Right now, they should attend the inquest. And they know because...
Who should attend the inquest? Who? Lagos State?
Police chapter. The people, the IPO. I mean,
I think the police was invited and the police came to witness.
In fact, not only as they shouldn't be in the inquest as witness. They should be there as a member of the inquest.
Member of what now?
The inquest.
No, everybody in the inquest is going to be a witness. Everybody at the inquest. The judge is trying to sample everybody.
I know what I'm saying.
We don't understand your question, ma'am.
No, I'm coming. I'm trying to lay foundation for what I want to see.
Okay.
It's not about. I know. I'm trying to answer that question myself and let me see how people want to react. What I'm saying is, for the Nigerian police to bring Spending and the nurse to say they are going to arrange them for trial in the criminal court, to me, it does not make any sense. 100%.
Can I interject there?
No, please, because when I land,
I don't want you to go far with that misleading stuff. Only one lawyer have spoken. You don't know what don't let them push you that way, man.
No.
Until you see the advice.
What I want to say. So I can just land. Then you will now say your own. Please, kindly permit me. Now, what I'm saying is, if that is what they intend to do, you'll be doing it in falsehood. Why am I saying this? Because they are supposed to attend that inquest. They are supposed to bring their own evidences, if they have, or witness what is going on in the inquest. Be a part and a member of the inquest, not only to bring evidence or be a member. Witness. Contribute to what is going on there, and also be a part of the team in that inquest. Then, conclusively, they will work in hand with the judge to bring whoever will have to be brought to the criminal court. So for us to see in the news suddenly that Spending and the nurse. Now, I put this one aside. I want you now to think about this that I'm going to say. The Darosha was there at the inquest. And during cross-examination, we can deduce conclusively that that body was in second stage of decomposition when it was taken to whatever place, hospital that.
Please, let's power tap, please. Thank you.
Darosha. And that is an established fact at the inquest. So now, if you marry that day of taking that body of second stage decomposition to the hospital with the day the nurse came, which is the same day, Darosha said the body was taken to the hospital the day the nurse came. And the body was already at the second stage, according to the doctor or the person, the clinical attendant at the hospital. So now my brain tells me, as a normal proper person that has a thinking faculty, that person must have died before the nurse came. So on what basis is the police taking the nurse there? I mean, we are not daft people here. If the police are crazy, we are our six senses intact. So now I just want to arouse our thinking here and just keep mute now. Let's have a conversation. If you have anything to say to what I've said, thank you.
I think that is for the host. I don't. She didn't write it to me.
Okay. Let me clap for her.
I want you to do a contribution, and also every other person, not only the host. Kindly, please.
Okay. Probably the only thing I can do is move a loose track. The point is, what you got? Can you get interget motiva in your most so I can for listen like I'll pick it up. Because you have lose track.
I can take it one by one again, sir.
Mommy Superb.
Yes, sir. Taking the police acting in falsehood.
Oh, okay, yeah, good. Yeah. Now, this is it. What I want us to understand, and the house, is that in cases like this, we are all trying to shy away from the fact that obstruction of justice always hammer and tamper and mess up with police investigation. And the burden lies with the public, the people that claimed that they want justice. If they are the one trying to deceive the police, we all are still shying away from the fact. I mean, it is so openly, and I addressed the governor. I said it openly. Not say only someone who treats him bad alive. Secondly, I've said it on my honor. They were already reacting to the demise of something terrible happening in that house as at past 11 Laro. And if the nurse claimed that she got to that house past 2, and Kuramed confirmed that Mohbad was brought in past 3, how is that a possibility? Whoever, all those that were in the house, they know what they're trying to do. They are the key players that are meant to be seeking justice for Mohbad, but they choose to obstruct justice by deceiving the police, because I have not seen the rationale. Why on earth will police claim people who inject Mohbad and one family only go into anaphylactic reaction? That is no longer a natural cause of death. The nurse will not have the effrontery. Who made her go home? I understand. The police was not informed and she went home. Somebody died. The person died while you're acting, you are doing something, you're administering something on him, according to police, because I still don't believe that is a statement to the police. Why would she go home? The wife was there, the blood brother, same father, same mother was there, the uncle was there.
Uncle was there, yeah.
Tell me, make it make sense to me. Whose child? Even if it is a hospital, and I still get there that same day, and they tell me the nurse is gone home. Hospital, problem. So the fact remains that these are the things that we have been able to raise, because I don't want to delve into some certain things until we see the DPP's advice. Truly the right steps were taken or not. Because let's be honest with ourselves. Easy for you when you want to put your neck out. Even if you get informant for you could lose your life. How much more we are seeing everybody initially. Everybody were concluding at some point that the people behind this particular case on the other side, they are powerful people. They can do and undo. But suddenly, somebody who has got a face, who can easily be traced, is going out to say, this is where the real truth are. Nobody has been to court to say, okay, for over 1 year, there's a coroner inquest. If you want to go to coroner inquest and get justice, you would go to court, sue the developer of Mohbad's house. CCTV now. You cannot be going on social media and saying the CCTV is working without telling the judge or anybody that if Oshishel and this is where they are. If they have been saying it for 1 year, then you should have gone to court and say the developer of Mohbad's house should be subpoenaed. Call the Lizzie iCloud Ule Mohbad. For over 1 year, you would have gone to the neighbor's CCTV, which of course would have captured all the people that came into the house and went out. My software time with the ambulance pro Ule Mohbad. That's my book daddy. Poshe Mudi Wale, to go to daddy past the level. And now, people, you now see that that person is being attacked, and you're suffering life where involved. You would think they want to go down. If you sit on social media and you're saying this thing is working and you didn't make a move, they won't come for you. They won't even care. Because they will tell you that is where you're just talking. So the fact remains that when you take unnecessary step, and I'll play the second one where I said, can the lawyer hold on, I won't see you. Hello, my daddy, sir.
Hey, my brother.
Good evening, sir. How is work, sir?
Well, everything is fine.
Quick one, sir. Should the family lawyer, Sanshitu, go and obtain the court order for the CCTV or the
Yes, you can. You can. You know, I told you the other time, whatever assistance we can get, only law back.
Okay.
Not easier for us. That means we are under compulsion. Although we're working as well. I don't mind the law, but it's still part of it.
Okay then. I'll get back to you, sir. Okay, yeah. Thank you, bless you, sir. So the question to our the host and our mommy, everybody, Talomwe, Tabi Okoe, Tababure, to mama lost this deep in a case of homicide by. So she pobo yoni okigbe kan bi kankan abo ni personal security. Ti o ni ma wo lokwa re pe my husband, I don't want to lose you. My son, I don't want to lose you. Which money is not equate to life and to feel life or what is the law to say I must put my life on the line that way? Or every other person to put life on the line, including police officers.
Mr. Yomi,
I'm with you, man.
Kindly, I want to ask you 2 questions now.
Go ahead.
All of your evidences, you gave them to the police, Lagos State chapter.
I give all my leads. Let's put it, I give all my findings.
Yeah. And now, they are taking steps to take spending and the nurse to trial. In your own...
Yeah. Good. Thank you. Thank God. Mommy,
yes, sir.
Now, this is it. Spending through his lawyer probably had a lead that he knows that he's going to be one of those that will be charged. But they are making it look like it has been narrowed to 2 of them or to some certain set of people. But I will only advise that everybody should not follow that yet. Can't get to me until we see the full DPP's advice. And immediately the DPP advice comes out, the police will be under the compulsion to take into custody because but if any of those got arrested, only case to answer, DPP they would revoke the bail and take them into custody pending their trial in court. However, certainly they would quickly move into action and arrest them, probably because of the new lead and finding. Everybody can hear clearly that the police have been told where the CCTV is, number 1, at least one of the neighbors. And it is of one way, the CCTV in Mohbad's house is being stored on the iCloud remotely. The first police report, there was a DVR and it's missing is this. The truth of the matter is there was no DVR. Most of all the CCTV, they were installed via conduits and they were storing remotely. such that iCloud only any Mobad office on the phone Mobad. That was the same information developed back. Timo Loni on the 10th of September of last year protest in September. That first Korodu protest a day before. I was there last year on the 9th to meet with the lady. Lady and we meet. To fe loba ni ti IT guy to wa in charge any wa no estate yen o do ko won install CCTV wa to wa no estate yen. So lady yen one of Otiba ati sọ̀rọ̀ o ti jẹ́ kó yé mi pé this is the position of a CCTV bi to wa lele. And I was going to go and meet the lady a day before the Corona inquest protest that she did Korodu court. Then the lady was coming and I personally sent the lady's number and my location to Baba Mohbad. That was the only person I shared it with. And I called him on the phone. I explained. When it's over to the time to motivate your SIM card, because the lady asked that her life must be protected. I said the only way is that on the time solo the WhatsApp they cannot obstruct it, can't interject it. Pack is CB by. To bati debe. I will remove my SIM card. I want security they will stay where they are, they can't follow me. Don't worry. I will enter a car, she will drive me into the estate, and I will meet with the guy to first submit the CCTV. I will give some parts. I will go and look for more.
Please, kindly, I want to ask, in all of your findings, did it point to the fact that those two are the people that are guilty?
Madam, I can't tell you that here. I can't tell you all that here.
Okay, now, in your own moral mind, do you think that action or intended action to bring them to the criminal court is proper?
Mommy, you are not the law enforcement officer.
We are not, but we are people with
if they say they have a case to answer, it doesn't mean they are guilty. Under the law, universal law, but every human being is innocent of proving guilty.
I am saying in our proper sense. In all of this
proper sense. Mommy, Mommy, you don't know what they did. You don't know what happened. You don't know what they said.
Well, it was what we heard.
What's the guarantee that what we heard is the truth?
No, like Darosha, I am holding on to Darosha's.
It's okay to hold on to Darosha, but if they say he has case to answer, he has the court to clear himself.
You're not there. You can't say, okay, this is what really happened.
He's still innocent.
Please, come on.
Even if they catch him, he still has the right to go and
please, can I comment?
It's his constitutional right.
Hello, Titus, can I?
Please go ahead.
Go ahead. Titus, I'm gonna make you
Hello?
later. I just found out how to do it.
Hello, Just let me just spend few minutes. Mr. Yomi. Yeah, I'm trying. I'm trying to.
Okay, so I sent the number and I sent my location to Baba Mohbad, and I called him on WhatsApp call that, sir, I am meeting social person, and this person I am meeting, as soon as I go to her, you are the last hope. See me by Jadi. Any can you trace down? Because I don't know this person. Me really, she's only coming forward to show me support, and she showed me some certain things, some evidence to CCTV. That's why I trusted her. Because only the same house, CCTV, same CCTV, CCTV to but for that reason, anything all one in charge CCTV only we're going to meet him. Now I'm coming to meet the person. Oh man, I don't mind. Give me some, give him advance. I just want to get the evidence. But of course,
see on social media, I think that's where she made her money from. And within the space of 3 years,
It's because if you're asking for justice, the department that is how do I put it, entrusted with the role to deliver justice in any society is the Ministry of Justice. So you need to know its workings. Anybody can be charged for homicide. You can be charged for serious offenses, capital offenses. It's going to be, your fate is going to lie with the DPP. It's the advice of the DPP that will determine. Okay. No.
Mr. Titus wanted to say something on D-Niger.
Okay.
I was just trying to find out if it has any link to what happened just previously with spending and the nurse.
And that's what I'm saying to you. When the lawyer of spending could come out and give that kind of outburst, is because they have probably somebody in the director of public prosecution that is feeding them, because most of them are from the legal drafting section. They all know themselves. They're all lawyers. And somebody must have given a hint. Normally, if you have a case, or if you're a suspect in a case, if you want to know your fate, you need to be going to the Ministry of Justice to know, Kilo Shele, am I going to be let hook off the hook? Is charges coming up on me? They might tell you in advance. Now go and get ready. You have case to answer. It doesn't mean that you know the evidence they have against you. So the only thing they will tell probably the lawyer is that, I'm sorry, bro, we are colleagues, but your client he has got a case to answer. And before you know it, they just jump into social media and say, hey, something is coming, because they're trying to preempt. It's normal for anybody. So that's how anybody will do. When you know you have a case, or you are part of a suspect, or you're a witness, or you have been interrogated before, of course, it is your duty to follow up through your lawyer to say, do I have a case to answer? I should relax. It is that is where somebody will not tell them, I'm sorry, your client has got case to answer. But what the charges will be, they might not know. So this is what they have come to tell you that this is this. They don't know who is going to be charged. Some people might be charged for medical negligence. Some people may be charged for conspiracy to commit murder. Some people might be charged for obstruction of police justice. We don't know. And it depends on what they have as evidence. Is the toxicology? Hello?
Mr. Yomi, please, can I ask you this question? For the beginning of this movement, Justice for Mohbad, why did the police did not arrest anyone in the house? Why? So they agree they have found this and no one is arrested.
I was at the police.
No, you are trying to educate us all over the world.
Let me answer you now.
Okay.
Let me answer you. I am of the opinion that Spending was arrested. The Jebami was arrested. Am I correct? The only person I challenged them, the only person...
Yes, not the Jebami. Spending and the nurse was arrested, and the prime boy.
And prime boy
was arrested as well.
And the others that live in the house, none of them was arrested.
The only person I challenged for my honor, I don't need to lie, the IPO of that case, the guy said he was the one that is the only one that recorded when they were exhuming the body. And I challenged him. As a matter of fact, I fought him. I recorded it. Oh, sorry. I fought him. Odile was there. I think this guy too was there. Arifa. Inside the Deputy Commissioner of Police office, we had a serious argument that even the Deputy Commissioner of Police asked him to excuse himself because he was trying to play on my intelligence and make me look stupid. And I was making it to him. I said, do you think me risking my life coming out to do this? Do you think I'm coming here to play? You are telling me you go look over the glass, the shred of the glass. No go over. No. I said, what kind of Jackie Chan rule? The glass now went and shook over the air. I said, don't tell me that. I said, well, tell me, show me your case file. How can a 5-month-old be in the car? And there was such a violent attack on the windscreen, on the side glass of a jeep that could lead to such a cut in Mohbad's hands. And nobody is caring about the child, a 5-month-old. If you could hurt Mohbad, that means the child is also liable to be hurt. Show me where Wunmi, Spending, or anybody reacted or showed concern about his intelligence we're talking about. And then the boss realized that.
Come to think of it, they never told us the exact glass that was broken. Is it the side mirror, the one they used to look the back? You know that small mirror that we can even use our hand to break? That small mirror the driver used to check if they want to go do reverse. Or is it the I don't even know the exact glass that was broken. We don't even know. Shouting, talking, doing different kinds of things. We don't even know. GCB kí ló ń wá ní platform ṣùgbọ́n àdúṣà.
And they asked him to excuse that you're putting yourself into an investigation. That's what police officers are not meant to do. That I should not be angry. I said no problem. And then we resolved it. And when he was escorting me down, he told me in his honor, in his comment, coach me that it's not an easy stuff. He said, I understand you very well. But the truth is, we're not allowed to drill me. Hey, repeat that again. He told me, the guy that he's the only one left in the investigative team now. Because according to the Deputy Commissioner of Police, he said every other officers in the previous investigation with the former Deputy Commissioner that he has sent them into different departments. But because of experience, he only retained that particular man. He's an Hausa police officer. And he told me that he was the one we're having the own meeting investigation. He said he was the only one that recorded the exhuming that nobody recorded. And they said they shouldn't drill black women. Then it was obstructed from that they didn't drill me at all. But maybe all these things that are now coming out to the wind. Because I told him immediately, I said, well,
can somebody tell me that Oyinbo? They should not drill the black widow. What does that mean? Oyinbo yẹn ti lágbára jù. And they said it is only one police officer that video when they were exhuming. How about other people's? Blessing was there now. He video it. He has the video. She has the video. Every other people. We have a lot of video of the exhuming of the burial ground. Be the grave of Mohbad on TikTok now. What is Yomi saying? I know very well in that platform. They did not believe what he's saying. Even in the comment section, they were saying, Yimu. Naimoli was attacking Yomi. She's saying, Yimu, Oniroshi in the comment section. Yomi, you don't finish for you.
There is a phone. And I said some other things that I won't want to say here because of those involved. Most of the things that I couldn't say is because I want to on the back end. You know, Nigeria doesn't have provision to protect source. There is no witness protection. And as a human rights activist, if somebody is telling you, I am doing this based on this, my life, number one, if you make an attempt to go outside that frame, think about it, I might be held responsible.
Okay, so that's fine. Emma so Mr. Titles, D Niger.
Yomi Fabi, you want to get new song? The talk say it's fine, don't talk again. Oh, keep it to yourself. That's a bullshit, man. If they are talking about IT guy, you send your question and you keep talking. I beg you, shut up. They say, shut up. Don't talk more than that. We don't need your talk again. Escapade, what is your problem too? Shogbadusha. You can't escape be the same escapade, no. What do you mean by Aduke? What's your problem? Come up and come and tell me. I don't understand that your English. Kindly, please. I think come up. I do not understand your English. Please come up. Come and tell me what do you mean by what is your problem? Moniki Yomi Fabi. They said Yomi Fabi, it's okay, keep it to yourself. Don't talk again. Am I the one? Are you talking about Adetola Aduke? Or which Aduke? My own Aduke start from H. Our own Aduke start from A. So it is H that you type. So can you please talk? Why? Tell me what is my problem.
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah. I just message you that what is your problem? Why are you against everybody?
Against
At least I know when you started this Justin Mubad, you started from West to suddenly you change.
You and who? Abi Westo started from me. Talembaso. If Westo go and call Westo come. Westo started from me. Even the time
I don't know
care.
I
wanted
the
to
reason
start
why
my own life.
I message you
You
that
people
is
should
I don't
come and
know
support me.
where
Don't tell me that. Westo started from me. Oh yeah.
Either Westo started from you, either you started from Westo, but I know that you are in the right position, the right or opposite before. Why now you are? I don't know. I don't even get where did you belong now?
Where I belong to nowhere. And I am not in justice for Mubad to belong to anybody. I am not in justice for Mubad to serve Baba Mubad. You know what?
But there's one time
I am not serving Baba Mubad.
Baba Mubad is not a god. Of the Baba Mubad.
Now I am now disowning him. I am not his. If I am the number one otter, I am the number one otter of Baba Mubad. Yeah,
so
escaper. Ask me why.
You are not number one.
Yes, I am the one otter. Yes, thank God you know when I am fighting for Baba Mubad stupidly. They call me anti-justice and I'm going to act like that anti-justice. They are ingrates. They are stupid. So I am the number one otter, number one enemy of Baba Mubad. And I stand on that and I'll stand my ground. Do you know why?
Is it Baba Mubad call you anti-justice?
No, I don't care about Baba Mubad, even though it is not Baba Mubad and others. I don't care about them. If they can block a whole me on Baba Mubad live streaming because I comment, don't swear for anybody again. Who the hell are they? Are they mad? Did Baba Mubad send them to block anybody or to shake for me? If they can swear for me, I'm number one enemy of Baba Mubad. The escaper, the very first day that I heard àtijọ́ tí mo ti gbọ́ tí wọ́n sọ wípé I will stream Adetola okay. Don't it for me, escaper. Do you know why I changed from Baba Mubad? Do you want to know why?
Yeah, I want to.
Escaper. The reason why is the day I heard tó sọ wípé blessing pé Baba Mubad wípé Baba Mubad o Mubad ti kú. Bàbá ò bá wà ní Kòròdú, wọn ò bá wà lọ́nà, wọn ò bá wà ní anywhere. If Blessing can call Baba Mubad before going to that house and say, Baba Mubad don't die, Mubad don't die. And Baba Mubad still went to that house single-handedly and got there and carried that boy and go and bury it and bury that boy the way he buried it. That means I have to go against Baba Mubad. Because wọn ò ní sọ fún ẹ pé ọmọ ẹ kú kó má máa kígbe bọ̀ láti Kòròdú tó máa fi dé Lẹ́kì káyé gbọ́kọ̀rún mọ̀ ó tún wá débẹ̀ nìyẹn ó tún wá bá òkú ọmọ ẹ nílẹ̀ ó wá gbé e ó wá lọ sín. Baba Mubad ló jẹ́ kí justice for Mubad wà so hard fún wa. He is the one that caused every bad ghost and why this thing is so hard for us to get justice. It is Baba for burying that guy after they told him. Blessing pé Baba Mubad náà pé Mubad ti kú. Why tí Baba Mubad ṣe máa dá lọ síbẹ̀? Why tí ò ṣe kọ́ ọmọ ogun lọ, tí ò ṣe kó sójà lọ, tí ò ṣe kó àmì lọ, tí ò ṣe pariwo? Ẹnìkan máa fídíò Baba Mubad bí tó ti pariwo pé Baba Mubad dẹ̀ pariwo lọ́jọ́ yẹn o. Kò sí, ó lọ síbẹ̀ jẹ́jẹ́, ó dẹ̀ gbé jẹ́jẹ́. Ìyá Mubad tún dúró síwájú ambulance pé Josi, má gbé lọ, má jẹ́ kán lọ sí. Ṣé bàbá dìnnà ẹ̀ bàbá ò dìnnà ẹ̀ náà?
You also you can hear what you are saying that is very
what did I say that is not good?
Let me tell you one thing. If just compare everything about maybe compare yourself to that level that okay. If something just happening suddenly and they caught you, when you're not going to disorganize, when you are going to be you don't know what to do immediately. And at least you're escaper. Nobody you are not going to be your sense.
My senses, in my right senses, okay. All right. Ìgbà tí mi wá ní right senses rárá. When I now got there, tí mo fi wá gbé kúrò, a tún fi wá sùn sínú mọ́tò. Mọ́ṣúárì ò gbà lọ́wọ́ wa, nǹkan kan ò gbà lọ́wọ́ wa. A tún fi wá sùn sínú mọ́tò, kò yẹ kọ́pọlọ mi ṣí, kí làákàyè mi ṣí. Apart from there, abiyamọ tó mọ̀ kan ti ń check. wọ́n ti threaten ọmọ òun kó tó di wípé kó tó di pọ̀ mọ̀ ìgbà tó ọmọ òun wà láyé wọ́n threaten ọmọ òun.
Aduke, please, are you recording this show? Are you recording it?
Let me record it.
Jesus! How people is in there working car? Nobody wants to take the fall. Yomi is saying that there's a snitch next to Baba. Gorexi and his people are saying no, don't say that. Gorexi is the one that is near. So things are coming out. Please record it.
Please. It's just a misunderstanding. Let's move on. Anybody.
What is it? Relax, man.
You don't think you need to make your guests comfortable. You're telling them outside of the thing. And this you don't say that to me. What's that? Please. It's enough. Let's calm down. Yeah, Mr. Yemi, just please let's relax and enjoy it.
I don't even find any meaning to it. I said because I'm sorry to me, you're not acting like yes, he went out of his way. Everybody is working on justice.
Let me say this and say it loud. Expander, are you there? Okay. Yeah, you see, there are a lot of things that I don't know where it's coming from or how people are just trying to interpret whatever it is. Well, you might have gone somewhere for Baba Mohbad. The issue of or the statement of Baba Mohbad phone was true. I don't think it's something that sink into a sensible way. It's only when we want to form a champion. It's only when we want to form a champion.
Defensive about.
I am not
Where is my guest? Why did escape their be expensive, Abi? Why do you run away? I am not done with you. Why will you run away? I don't understand.
Did I abuse him? Or what the fuck is he saying?
Platform. Let's go. Nobody's faulting you. Can we move on? Let me make my point clear. Whenever you are insinuating or you are having a wrong perception towards things, I think you have to be very, very careful. Very, very careful. I don't know. Nobody knew through Baba Mohbad or through anybody the day you were going to his house. Nobody knew. And Baba Mohbad is not somebody that you call and you call someone. Baba Mohbad doesn't call. Anybody that knows him will know it's not somebody that make calls. He doesn't call.
Baba Mohbad make calls. Baba Mohbad has been in a WhatsApp call with a lot of people on WhatsApp. They are just guiding him recently. Before, almost success of all people, she used to add Baba to call with different kind of people. 8 people, 9 people on the call, and Baba Mohbad will be there. She go racing one.
It's even you that will have to call the man to inform him I'm back.
It's not somebody that it's not somebody that will police you on, that will take something so important like I'm sorry to
He's saying what he went through. Everybody is going through one thing or the other. But you can't
for you to have the mindset that Papa will call somebody or whatever. When you took the life that they will now be running after somebody who has done something, somebody who is saying he has done something or whatever.
Everybody, man. Because ẹni tí ó lọ sógun ló mọ ọkọ tó ń lógun. ẹni tó ń kọ ṣé kí n pa láìpẹ́ àlẹ́ ẹjọ́ máa ẹ má fà á láì.
Everybody ló mọ nǹkan tó ti everybody ló mọ nǹkan tó jú rí everybody ló mọ nǹkan tí nǹkan tó léwu. Look, Jerry, for us massaging ego that you have done this, I keep telling people with what I do, consider me to be the least person in this struggle. Even people who sit and talk on TikTok, they are doing great. I don't speak of what I do. We have to be selfless. Yes, when we are fighting for justice, we have to be selfless. We don't need to pressing ourselves. We don't need to pressing ourselves. People will tell me, I live my time, I live this. It's what I want to do that I'm doing. It's what I want to do that I'm doing. We should not be pressing or be saying we've done this. That one aside. But let me correct that notion or that idea that somebody calls somebody or somebody snitch on somebody or whatever. Look, I don't want it to be said and I don't think it exists. I am saying it. I don't. I know how many times I went to Buba's house. I knocked the gate, they opened the gate, DJ Bobby came to see me. With God belief.
Don't try not to be the money.
We saw each other, we had conversation.
I'm trying to be
had conversation. Tell
I just noticed that.
No, people should just be we should be careful and be mindful of what we believe. Even if I tell you everything I've been through, please be very logical to believe everything I say. Be very logical.
Who's name?
Mr. Blessing, sorry to interrupt. Good morning, everyone. Good day.
Good morning, Mommy.
Good morning, my good morning.
People wanted to go to the
Mr. Blessing, I'm not happy with you. Sherry, ìgbà tí Yomi wà lórí platform, because the narrative don't take it's about you. And àwọn èèyàn sọ yí pé nítorí mi máa sọ bó ṣe jẹ́ wípé Yomi sọ yí pé Yomi kọ́ ló sọ pé yín o but bó ṣe ń gbé kiri they are pointing fingers on you.
Nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ tẹ́
sọ̀rọ̀ Mr. Kurese. That's why I'm typing. Go straight to the point. Go straight to the point. They are pointing fingers on you. Yomi, can you clear the hair? That is the thing clear the phone. But my tempo here, I don't like it. Yomi, clear the hair. Wọ́n sọ báyìí pé nítorí ẹ̀yin ni last man standing. Maybe you are the one that sent the information out.
Yes, that's it.
I'm sorry, man. That's why I said don't bless you. God bless you. Exactly where I was going. And probably he knew where I was going. That's why nǹkan tí wọ́n sọ nígbà mi nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ nígbà yóò tó kọ́ńdà serious. Kò tó bẹ́ẹ̀ rárá. I don't advise everybody now. Why did you not go straight? Láti confront Mr. Blessing. Why did you not go pẹpẹ? Kó òun náà bá ti go straight náà kó pé Nàìjíríà sábà
ẹni tó ní ọ̀rọ̀ láti protect àlè. Tó bá jẹ́ pé ọ̀rọ̀ máa fẹ́ ṣe ìjàre.
Kò ní láti protect àlè tó ní. Mr. Blessing níwájú ẹ̀ kó sọ bọ́rọ̀ ṣe rí náà. Kó sọ bọ́rọ̀ ṣe rí náà.
Ìṣòro sọ ní pé má jẹ́ kí ní Ṣayọ̀mí land ó sọ tiẹ̀.
Please, my Jimmy, kò sẹ́ tó ní kó má land.
What is on what of so now?
Ṣé tó ní kó má là ń kó sọ̀rọ̀ ni?
Kọ́tọ̀ tó fi ní òun fi finú fọ́nà àbí fojú fọ́nà.
That's the thing, the same thing that I said, kó má gbogbo wa náà wá fojú fọ́nà.
Josie ló ti fọ́nù sẹ́ẹ̀lì ni ojú wo ló sì fi fọ́nà. Ẹni tó ní wọ́n fẹ́ pa àwọn tó sá lọ, ojú tó ti fọ́nà.
Àyífá tó fojú fọ́nà gan-an, ẹ ṣọ́ tẹ̀ dáhùn. Yomi, they say may you go use 1 year for prison before you come back to come and talk.
First of all, thank you very much, Mami Dataland. I would like to state something. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, once again. Good morning, everyone. And to the commenters, see, there is no need to be fighting. It's just
Nobody's
like now.
fighting here. Nobody's fighting.
Not you. No, not you. Not you. Not you. I don't mean it fight for me. See, just like now, I go to Yomi's house. I'm using Yomi. Mr. Yomi, if you are there, you can hear me. I visit your house and I place my leg on your white chair. You will tell me, please take the foot down. You own your house. You own your rules. This is how the platform is. Mami Detola heard you, and you said it repeatedly, and she only just corrected you. I don't see why it's offensive. You've been repeating the same thing. Even when the Niger asked you a question, you still went further than, okay, no, agent Suso, I paid. No. We've heard that. They need the vital information. That was what she was just saying. We've heard all these things. Please, can you move forward? And you went defensive. You know, you read the comment section, or you knew that it caught you. I'll be honest with you, me, I know that one. And I will need to clear some people when they keep going about, nobody's trying to take your mispraise. No, please. Stop it. I was on the platform where your me was.
Can I say something, please?
I will not deny it. And I asked them a question. When you went to investigate about
Go ahead.
Yeah, all right. So let me quickly say this. You know, many times when I tell you...
Olaide, Barrister Olaide, wait. Barrister Olaide, I heard you said you wanted to blacklist something. If you did not blacklist that thing, you need that fuel. You don't know how to build something. You know how to spoil it. The same way you shut a lot of people down, people like Arifa and other people's stuff, you wanted to shut everybody's down. That is what you know how to do. By the grace of God, Olaide, they will shut yourself down. Ajay. Continue, one more, come back, Jenny. And you can't spoil anything. You are just, your threat is just an empty threat. Toba ti bi eda, toba bi baba la ku baba le da, jek anything happen si blog yen, toba ni short ye down. Wo, why she account 24 lórí TikTok yìí ò ní gbérí mọ́. Let's jẹ́ ká jọ tẹsẹ̀ bọ́ ṣòkòtò kan náà. Orí ẹ̀ ti dàrú, ọpọlọ ẹ̀ ti lọ. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you so much. Now, I want to say this thing and I want to say it clear. Now, when I come out and give certain information, people think I don't know what I'm talking about. I can tell you from what Yomi has said, Yomi cannot affirm it. Like, it's just like when somebody is not so sure about what he's saying. Maybe Baba Phone has been, maybe a snitch on him or this. He cannot categorically affirm it, but me at the tell now that Baba Phone is tapped. Someone tapped Baba Phone, someone cloned the phone, and I know the people that are responsible for it. That is just what I would say. So if as Yomi is saying those things, he knows what he's talking about, but he's not just unsure. But me, I'm telling you people now that he's saying the truth, and Baba Phone has been tapped, and I know the people responsible for it. Trust me. And like I said, I'm on a journey. With time, you will see. His phone is tapped. Forget it. Forget it. And Gureji knows.
Ikram. From what? Good afternoon, everybody. From what he said, and some people affirmed, he called Baba, and Baba called Muiwa. It was confirmed on that platform this afternoon. I heard it there. So there's nothing like somebody's trying to rub something in. There was a call. Before I used to believe that it was just, before I believe people said there wasn't anything like him putting a call through Baba earlier, but today I've confirmed it. That's it.
He said something that was busted.
Hold on.
All right.
Is this Sadiq? I don't know. I think that's why I saw your name. The man just spoke now. Okay, Sadiq. Aduke, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Aduke, you are not responding to us. Good morning. You see, this case of Mohbad is like our Bible and our Quran. Every day you open it to read it, you see new chapter, you see new story, you see new thing to unravel every minute, every day. I have said it before now. Yomi did a wonderful job. And if the whole justice of Mohbad, people that are actually fighting for justice, queue behind the little evidence Yomi brought out, I bet you will have close to justice, will have called government. Government will have been on their knee for that little effort Yomi put in place. But you know, to some people, it looked like he came to outshine those who have been in the struggle on one part. On the other part, those who don't want justice, the mole, they castigated him. Look at this wonderful story he told us that have been affirmed today by, is it D Niger or something? D Niger said, was one reminded Yomi that you called Muyiwa. No,
Baba
no,
called
sorry,
Muyiwa.
sorry.
I mean,
No.
He called
Baba
called Muyiwa. I get
called, no.
Yes.
He called
Baba now called Muyiwa.
Baba now called Muyiwa. Yes, that is what I heard.
Yes. Exactly. It's the same thing. Now, you see, when he narrated that Baba was the last person he shared the location with, I expected them to analyze that part. The third person who's supposed to be possible person is the woman or the lady he was supposed to meet. But because Gurechi knew what happened, allegedly, he's coming on a defensive side. Because he knew, he has heard that before. Now you twist the whole story to make sure you'll be dropped from that platform. And this is what they succeeded doing. This is what they do.
Kekra, please, I need you to confirm this stuff, please. Are you aware that there is a saying going around by Guresi that there is no mark on Mohbad's hand, there's no injury sustained during the purported fight with this guy, Prime Boy?
Yeah, the story has been there for a while now. But there is no stop.
So what are we really fighting for? That is my question. If there was no injury, that means there is no loss. And if there's no loss, there's no fight at Kodu. Or do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get the logic or the trend.
So what is the actual story that these people are even hiding? Because I don't seem to understand. I don't understand what's going on. If you can confirm to public that you went to see the body at the morgue with probably the legal team and Izzy Bukun Ireti, Baba's daughter, that there was no mark. You check both hands. There was no mark on Mohbad. Why are you guys not coming out earlier to tell people that there was no mark and you guys should confirm it? Not until I heard on Papayano's platform, was it 3 days or 4 days ago, where what was this guy's name? Showed Mohbad's hand, and we found out that there was stitch on that wound already. So that picture too is fake. So there's something going on that we don't know.
movie. So the picture they showed us that they sent to the nurse that the police showed us is also fake. So there's something surrounding this issue that is kind of not clear to me. I don't know about the rest too. It's not just clear to me.